Broban, I don't think I've ever found myself partaking in orange juice late on a Friday night. Well, late is relative, I guess, right? Because I'm assuming you're East Coast like me, but you could be West Coast. You could be an entirely different plane of existence for all I know, where drinking orange juice in late at night is considered the norm. It's true that orange juice is not bound to breakfast, but I will always heavily associate it with breakfast. Either way, don't drink that shit immediately after brushing your teeth. What is a breakfast item that you refuse to keep confined to breakfast? Bacon is probably the best answer. You're right about that, Ray. Emil, thank you very much for the tier 1. Sorry, I don't know why I'm fucking reading numbers yet. I'm not even drinking that hard yet. 59 months. Hope you're enjoying your Thanksgiving soon, John. I hope so. I'm technically having 2 Thanksgivings. Because my mom is hosting the traditional Thanksgiving festivities on the day of, right? Thursday? But not everybody's going to be there at that family meetup because they either can't make it that day or to put in some form or fashion, they don't want to be there. So what I figure is that I throw my own little mini Thanksgiving the day before and then just make whatever the fuck I want, and I don't have to worry about feeding too many heads. Just a couple. U.S. Thanksgiving is this coming Thursday. I should probably say next Thursday, huh? No, because I can technically say this coming Thursday because we're already past the previous Thursday. Yo, King Arthur, thank you very much for the tier 1 for 49 months. That's 3 months in a row. Yeah, so we're going to be doing a pretty impromptu Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward stream with Ramani. We're going to be continuing MSQ tonight. And it's just pretty impromptu because I've pretty much done everything that I needed to do for today in terms of like stuff outside of like the realm of the internet. You know, it's been a pretty productive day. And I've still got a lot of things to do, but you know, those can wait. And I was going to host another Mario Wonder session tomorrow over on the sub Discord. I went and donated I went and sent out the raffle prizes for the charity winners for the Zelda thing. That felt pretty good. And thankfully it didn't cost me fucking $500 out of pocket just to send a fucking PS5. And then I just binged the entirety of the Scott Pilgrim Netflix show with Elliot. Now I'm not going to be spoiling that for you guys, because that shit just came out, and I don't want any spoilers in the chat itself too. But I will say this now: you need to watch the Scott Pilgrim Netflix show. Yo, who goes there? Hey, Linky.
Hello.
Now, I don't know if you have any interest in Scott Pilgrim.
Is it out?
The Netflix show? Yeah, it just came out. Elliot and I already binged the whole thing. That's it. We're not talking about it.
All right. Well,
no
I guess with that,
spoilerinos.
I'm going to hop off the call and go watch that.
You can do both. Actually, you probably can't.
No. If anything, I'm over and out. I'm totally just waiting for Party Finder.
Party Finder? What? What's going on in Party Finder?
I want to do prog today.
Prog for what?
Top.
Oh, good luck with that.
So far, no Party Finders are up, and I'm scared to make my own.
Are you an Aether?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if no one's up, that means you got to make your own, dude. Because, you know, most of the time, I find the general rule of thumb when it comes to Party Finder, and Aether specifically really fucking highlighted this, like when I was progging the tier when it was current. People are more than willing to jump into a fight, but they will not be asked to make the PF themselves. Because on the rare occasion where I finally just battened down the hatches and made my own PF, that shit filled up in less than a minute. People are just sitting on this imaginary bench, twiddling their thumbs, hoping that, oh, I hope somebody makes a Party Finder for this thing I want to do. Well, why don't you make your own? They don't want to, because everyone's got social anxiety in an MMO. It do be like that though. So moral of the story is though, make your own PF. It might just fill up really fast because that's what everyone was waiting for.
Yeah, maybe.
Just fucking do it. Oh God. Okay, so let's get things going here. First off, an update. Already seeing the orange names fly in. It's good to see you guys as always. Gonna do a bit of an update here. I should have switched to another class that has like Peloton. Actually, no, because I don't have a Fizz range class leveled up yet. I've been working on my summoner actually off screen, and my summoner is already at level 50. And that's gonna be my main caster role for Ramani, because new summoner is legit really fun to use. Off screen though, I did it, guys. I did more casual racism. My squadron is now all Lalafels. The Lala squad is complete. And special shout outs to, which one was it specifically? Sasa Shu? She took fucking forever to spawn because you can only get her from completing challenge logs in PvP or the gold saucer. She took forever to show up. I kept getting that goddamn cat and that goddamn big man. I didn't even get the rare snowman Lalafell. That's like I think that's like the two rarest squad members you can get for recruitment is the snowman Lalafell and their buddy, I think it's an Ellison reindeer. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, the Lalafell is just dead ass in a snowman costume. And the Ellison is in a reindeer costume. So it's like they're meant to accompany each other, but you get them through different means. It's so fucking weird. I've actually gotten the Ellison reindeer for recruitment. I denied it because I already had 8 people in the squad. But yeah, folks, we did it. The Lala squad is complete. I'm gonna be showing off squadrons towards the tail end of our Heavensward expansion series, because there's some exclusive emotes you can get for doing a certain number of command missions with them, which I want to show off in another time. Hunter Levi Rothstein, thank you for the raid, party of 1. Much appreciated. I hope you were enjoying whatever it is you were deciding to stream. M1 Yak 2, I mean, just logged off for the night. Nothing stopping you from just going to bed. Go to bed. Yeah, I want to show off squadrons not too far from now, but squadrons were essentially 14's prototype of the trust system. That they were, I think Shadowbringers was the first to do it. But
Trust?
Yeah, the trust system. I think that was Shadowbringers first.
Yes,
yeah,
it was. Basically,
it allows you to play dungeon solo with a squad of AI companions. That said, squadrons really are the first of their kind because most of the combat with squadrons is point and click. So it's pretty brain dead, but there is incentive for doing it, which I will show off later. That said, it's been a while since we've done MSQ, and I think we're on 3.2 now, so in order to unlock the last few trials that are available, I think by this point we only have 1 trial left. We gotta start doing MSQ, so that way later down the road I can host a session where we're just doing all the Heavensward EXs. Because yes, we will be doing that. We gotta show those off. It's the principle of the thing. Getting the squadrons leveled is piss easy. You literally just point and clicking and choosing numbers and shit. When in doubt, always go to the mansion.
Wait.
Oh wait, I'm not wearing my... regular.
Oh yeah, the Warren Try. I forgot about those 3.
Yeah. Well, we already did those.
Wait, then what other trials are there?
The 3.3 MSQ.
Oh god, I keep forgetting that it's a trial. It goes to
Don't
show you
spoil
how
it, but
much
I think his name is Kyle.
Oh yeah. Kyle is such a dick.
I want to be there for Thornton so I can learn the current Unreal. You're not wrong, but
And you're not right.
yeah, I mean that's kind of what it is, right? Schrodinger's answer, a good way of putting it. Learning Thornton EX in context of Heavensward, I think would lead to a different experience than Thornton Unreal and Endwalker. That said, I'm so happy that Thornton Unreal is actually a thing. Because I love Thornton EX. The Thornton EX is legit one of my favorite trials. Cheshire Riddle 1, thank you for the Twitch Prime. When this man inspires you to make a Lala out that your main had adopted after EW. See, that's what I'm fucking talking about, dude. Adopt a Lalafell today. Oh my god, can you imagine someone in the fucking world making one of those guilt-tripping, like, adoption videos where it's just pictures of sad Lalafells? It's like, for every minute you don't contribute 1 gil to the Adopt a Lala Society Fund. Well, nothing happens because it's not real. I will remember you. Will you remember me? And it just ends itself. It's fucking brilliant, dude. Fucking this shit writes itself. They should be paying me. In the arms of the Sin Eaters. Azul, no, I have not done a separate stream series for the Sonic Hacking Contest Expo entries yet. I was going to do that next week, though. Pre or after Thanksgiving, though, we're going to have to wait and see. Because right now, my priority is working on the Mario Wonder video.
Oh, right. Thanksgiving is next week. Oh, fuck. Black Friday's next week.
Ooh, the Wombo combo.
Shit. I just had 2 emotions just pass through me at the same time, and I don't know how to process this.
Yeah, there's a lot of sales happening, and I honestly got like I don't do Black Friday shopping. I've done it, I think, twice total in my life. One by myself and one with my mom because she was doing Christmas shopping for some other family members. And even though it was like already early afternoon, like 12:30, 1 o'clock, that fucking Best Buy, that Burlington Coat Factory, that Kmart was still brimming with humanity, and it just wasn't a fun time. So I said, fuck this, man. I was like, is this not worth it? For what? You get 20% off that TV you don't need. So I do all my shopping online. I'm not so much on Black Friday, but I'm all about Cyber Monday. Because I don't mind waiting. I don't need the instant gratification. I'm about getting good deals, but I don't need it right then and now. Damn it. I'll gladly get my deals on Cyber Monday and then wait a couple of days for it to come to my doorstep. You know what I mean?
That's fair. Anything. I cannot wait for Cyber Monday and see what kind of deals are going to be coming soon.
Well, I know I'm waiting for Cyber Monday so I can help Ellie get his fucking second monitor.
Oh, you guys looking for a monitor too?
Mm-hmm.
You guys going for a curve? Or you guys going for like
whatever Elliot wants, and right, hopefully it's within the.
He's
budget.
getting one of those fat monitors.
He's probably gonna get a curved ultra wide monitor. But yeah, Elliot's still single monitor gaming, and that kind of made me throw up my mouth a little bit when he told me that. You know, dude, because like I think everybody at the very least, especially if you're on the internet most of your fucking life, right, or at least you're on the computer for whatever reason. You would at least need 2 monitors.
And he's been editing videos with 1 monitor? Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, The fact that he only has one monitor while editing means it's harder for him to get distracted. Because the editing software takes up the whole screen, right? And he only has one screen. But the moment he gets a second monitor, that's the Twitter monitor. That's the Reddit monitor. That's the YouTube monitor.
The porn.
That's the during editing, please.
No. It helps him focus.
My desk is older than I am, and I love that fucking desk. And I'm not ditching it to have two monitors. Well, hold on, Mick. You're thinking one-dimensionally there. Why not just get a mount that you can attach to the desk and prop both monitors up? That way, you have more than enough room for two monitors, and you don't have to get rid of the desk.
That's honestly what either was it Ben or Clark who told me about that. One of the two. They basically told me about like doing that sort of thing, and I'm like, is it better to like look up or just have it straight up in front of your face?
Speaking from experience, because I currently have three monitors. I have my two main monitors. They're about 32 inches, I want to say. And I have one monitor on top of this monitor. This is the smallest one. I think this is like 24. I have in a pyramid formation. And I love the top monitor, but it is kind of exhausting having to tilt my head up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd say you probably don't want it that high. You probably don't want it as high as I have mine.
Probably I might go like, because I have an L desk. Like I can probably have the one right here and the one on my left. But honestly, I would like to have like all monitors be like the one view. But not gonna fool around with that until I get to moving. Oh, it's anchored.
Well done, sir.
With one eye.
I'm surprised. Like he's wearing a disguise, right? Like he's doing some reconnaissance and shit. I'm surprised the other soldier is like, is that an Archon mark on your neck? It's like, the jig's up. Then he snaps his fucking neck.
And then I go, why is your hair covering your eyes?
Yeah, say, what? No. Why do you wear a bandana that covers one of your eyes if they still work perfectly fine? Why are you limiting yourself? You're not Big Boss.
Why is there blood on your outfit? Dude, where's your pants?
Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
This is neither
right, island. Forgot. You go do that real quick.
I think this is the patch where we unlock any tower, though.
Well, call me old-fashioned.
3.2. Patch 3.2, I think, was just a dungeon. Because this was also the patch that gave us the first round of the Roaring Triad. And it was also the second tier of Alexander.
I see now where
Was Palace of the Dead 3.2? Or was that 3.3?
It is true, but not in the way you think.
I was gonna say, this Palace of the Dead doesn't seem like it was that close to the beginning, because I feel like it was part of 3.3, but I could do some quick. Yeah, I just do it.
There were a lot of plot threads dropped from the fall of the Scion's plot, and Thancred's discolored eye and why he was hiding is one of them. Really, you know what, Anthro? Until you mentioned that, I completely fucking forgot that for this sequence, his eyes are a different color. He has one differently colored eye.
She did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others.
Maybe it was because, hey, we already did the different eye color thing with Y'shtola. Like, does every Scion need to have different colored eyes now? They already have white hair. They don't all need to have the exact same features. Storm says 3.35 for Pot Day. Okay, so it was 3.3.
My apologies.
0.3.
I can see she means the world
Yeah,
to you.
yeah, that's the reason why I remember that. Yeah,
Is
because
it
they
still a
basically add the.
Is this still a different color in Shadowbringers? I don't believe so. I think this is the only expansion to have it. Because I do not remember his eyes being a different color.
You mean you don't know?
Palace of
Only
the
my
Dead has been
dearest
added.
friend. When I finally emerged from
Man, going back to the old lodestone is so weird to me.
after me, she never gave up hope. And neither will I.
Yeah, because without getting into too much like the future story, Thancred is going to go back to sort of how he looked in A Realm Reborn, obviously with different attire, but the different colored eyes are gone. And it'll make sense when we get there, but yeah, it is just quietly dropped off, isn't it? Again, I completely fucking forgot about it until Anthony in the chat mentioned it.
Look over here, jingling keys, change his eyes.
Yeah, but Thancred is still on the hunt for the whereabout of Minfilia, and we just don't know where the hell she is.
You said you're on 3.2?
We're at 3.2, yes. Because we did 3.1 in a previous stream because we had to unlock something for the relic, I think.
Ah, yes, the Gears of Change. That was what the patch called.
Yeah.
Oh, we get to the scene.
Yo, shout out to Hoary Boulder. This guy is like another one of the Scions, and he's just a bundle of joy. His name is also Hoary. Speak with science and rise of stones. All right, that's what we're gonna do.
Oh, wait, never mind.
What's up?
I was about to lie.
By the way, I replaced my relic back with my stick.
Yeah, this is a patch that basically introduced the orchestration.
The what? Which one?
Just the orchestration in general. Basically,
the
allows
music box.
Yep.
Wait, that was this late?
Yep.
Nah, you're gaslighting me.
It's right here. I'm looking at the patch notes right now.
They just added the jukebox to 3.2?
Yep,
that's
right here.
So strange. So what did you do for housing in that point? It was just using the default house music?
It will be the default house music.
Oh, that's so boring.
And that's when they also added to the end rooms as well.
The Triforce like it never happened. That's so weird.
That's when they also added the ability to give the turtle the flying capability.
Oh, the adamantoids from the Gold Saucer?
Yep.
I love the fact that was added layers. Like, all right, so look, we have... No, here's the thing, though, because during this time, they were still picky on what mounts could fly because it had to make sense in some form or fashion, which is like, now the horse can't fly because horses don't fly, or the bear can't fly because bears can't fly. And then after a while, they gladly just said, oh, fuck it, man. Just have them all fly. We don't give a shit. And the turtle was like, well, we just fucking have jets come out of its holes.
Ah, yes. God, just reading all this old oh my god.
The mentor system was in 3.2?
Wait, really? Hang on.
What?
I'm scrolling.
Yeah, we're about to unlock the anti-tower. So this is by far the easiest fucking dungeon in Heavensward. Like, item level creep fucked this place up. which is to say, when we're gonna do it tonight, we will be doing it minimum mile level. But whenever you get anti-tower for like the 50, 60, 70, 80 roulette, wherever it might be now, you're in for a great time. It's like, man, I sleep.
Oh,
because that shit's easy. What do you got, Lakey?
So did you also know that PvP was just announced for this as well?
Wait, no. What PvP?
PvP, just PvP in general, was basically announced in 3.2.
No, that can't be. No, there has to have been a PvP mode.
Never mind.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's like, no.
The feast was added.
The feast was added. Okay. Because I definitely remember getting myself in the PvP stuff in 3.1 when I joined.
Yeah, my bad.
Dragoon21, thank you for the tier 1 for 19 months. Much appreciated.
Oh my god.
Yippee!
Oh my god. I'm reading the class changes from back in the day.
Oh, what do you got? hit him with it. Hit him with me.
Hang on, let me go back up to it. No, Hildebrand. No. I literally was just on there. Class change. Yeah, I know about the story. Yeah, oh my god, there's
you know what throws me for a trip?
What's that?
Just watching the old trailers for Heavensward. because the editing and the foundation of 14's trailers back in Heavensward are nothing like they are now.
All right.
Like, trailers for new patches today, I think starting in Stormblood, are so cinematic, you know, and teasing to get you to get excited for the next patch. The other ones were, the old, like, patch trailers were very matter of fact. I was like, no, here's this thing, here's this thing, and here's this thing. We hope you look forward to it. But now patch trailers are fucking movie trailers nowadays.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I kind of like it. I much prefer the movie style trailer because it's just generally more exciting.
All right, are you ready for the biggest change of all for this patch?
Yeah, go right ahead.
TP cost has been removed.
Best news I've heard all night.
Yeah, but only in PvP. Yes? No, I'm just trying to remember this
TP
shit.
was removed. TP was removed all outright in Stormblood.
Yeah, but so to give people like an idea, back in pre-early.
Wait, no, it's Shadowbringers. Ugh, fuck me.
Yeah, Shadowbringers is the one that removed TP, but
God.
the ability to use sprint.
Why did we? Oh, the ability to use sprint no longer consume TP.
Yes.
Oh
so
my God.
So quite literally, if you wanted to sprint in the day, you basically have to get rid of all of your TP and run like a fucking madman. And you have, and there was like no like
it was bad enough that like sprint's duration was still only 10 seconds.
Yes.
But before it was thankfully fixed, sprint used to consume all of your fucking TP, your tactical points.
And
so it's like, oh, do I run away and just not be able to do anything for a few GCDs? Or do I just stick with it and then die anyway because I couldn't run away fast enough?
Komodo, you're half right, but also half wrong. So
well, that was inferred with being half right.
Yes, but they kind of changed. So literally at the start, yes, it did affect, like, depending on how much TP you had, it did give you that much like sprint speed. But they said, you know what, this is a fucking terrible idea. So if you just use sprint at all, it'll just take off whatever remaining you got, and you basically got 10 seconds of free run.
Yeah, but nowadays it's just it's a free action that's on a minute cooldown. If you use it outside of battle, you get 20 seconds. If you use it in battle, it's only 10.
Be fucking glad you don't have this. Let me see what else is here.
I'll tell you, man. Look. I'm not like I said. There are some things that I understand the argument with, like going back to what Heavensward brought in. But every time someone says we should go back to Heavensward stuff, I just go, huh? I was like, what?
Hang on. Let me go to Bard real quick because this is gonna be fun.
Listen, 14 was more than playable during Heavensward. I fucking played it during Heavensward, and I became a super ultra mega fan during Heavensward, warts and all. But damn, the quality of life improvements they made over the past 8 to 9 years speaks volumes. You guys have a much fucking better product now than it was then, and it was already back then good.
Mm-hmm. They just made it even better.
Yeah, just made it even better.
Oh yeah, and don't forget the most important change: Defiance got an enemy upgrade.
Yeah. There's also some 1.0 boosts that give you 30 seconds. Are those still in the game?
I have no idea.
Yeah, so if I recall correctly, because it's been a while since I've been in this part of the MSQ, we're trying to find any sort of lead on where Minfilia, the former leader of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, might have turned up after we escaped the Crystal Braves' assault at the end of A Realm Reborn. And we believe that the closer we're able to reach the Ethereal Sea, which is basically this game's equivalent of the live stream, we think we might be able to get some answers, because Minfilia had a very close connection to the Mother Crystal, or Hydaelyn. So we go to Matoya to ask for permission to gain access to the Anti-Tower. So we are now going to venture into the anti-tower. That said, the anti-tower has been unlocked, and I will set up a party finder for anyone that would like to join for this one. This will be minimum idle level as a heads up, because I want the anti-tower to last longer than a minute. We will get things started here. What are you saying, Linky?
I said I'll swing over.
Swing over?
Yeah. Also, I almost forgot during this patch, Mentor was a thing.
Yeah. Just
this was a beefy patch. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Which is where I think Charlian observed the Etherical Sea. I think the Anti-Tower was where they originally observed the Etherical Sea. Nowadays, they just got their own little thing in the that elevator that we're not going to see until Endwalker. But I would like to think originally the Anti-Tower was like their original home of operations because, you know, Idleshire, how do you pronounce it? Do you pronounce it as Idleshire or Iltshire?
Idleshire.
Idleshire. Idleshire was originally a second base of operations for Charlian, but then shit got fucked and they abandoned it, and it was like, oh, okay. But the Anti-Tower still had a lot of personal applications for not only just Matoya, but for the Charlians themselves. But so the Anti-Tower is like, it is an inverted castle-like structure that goes downwards, and it gets us pretty much. We can fucking taste the Ethereal Sea when we get to the end of this. That's why we're heading down here first, because if we get as close as possible to the Ethereal Sea, we might be able to get in contact with either Menphilia or Hydaelyn, the Mother Crystal, because we gotta get some answers here.
Wait a minute, is that Sephiroth?
What? Don't say that out loud. You can't say that.
Oh, so I'm here. I'll heal for you guys.
Are you my friends list?
Yeah, I should be. There you go.
Well, you said you heal, right? So we need a tank.
Yeah.
Let me make a party finder. This is first come, first serve, private. Shoutouts to
Yo. Wait, was this the patch that added the new music?
In terms of what?
Boss theme.
Oh, Revenge Twofold? No, that's
Yes.
3.3. That was 3.3. That was with the new dungeons, because that was 3.3, if I recall correctly, was the dungeon for that one. Was that was in Zephytol. I don't know, but Revenge Twofold was not until 3.3.
Right. Okay, yeah, you're right.
It was originally meant to be a theme written for the trial of that expansion, but they ended up not using it. Yeah. Was it Sorkai? No, Sorkai was against Horace Felgar, and Horace Felgar uses Hey, I like that theme, okay?
It puts me to sleep. I'm sorry.
But on my level, silence echo.
Every time I hear that, I just go, I'm going. Wait, these are amazing.
All right, Anti-Tower. Check your portraits, by the way.
Oh, yep, thank you.
All right, so this is the Anti-Tower. As a Final Fantasy IV fan, I love the final boss of this place. But we'll get there when we get there.
That's it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jason? Is that what's running through your head when you're dealing with another shitheaded customer that you put on hold? Okay, so I'm not kidding when I say that. So we're running this minimum mile level just for the sake of feeling something, anything. Oh shit, I still got a modded graphical effect on, don't I?
A fucking what?
Yeah, I didn't say anything. I'm not talking to anybody.
I'm going to report you.
Send him to the penis explosion chamber.
No! No! My dude.
Yeah, so we're running this minimum mile level because Anti-Tower, I shit you not, folks, because of power creep, is legit probably the easiest dungeon in Heavensward. Ads just fucking melt.
They
Bosses
really did.
melt in this dungeon. It's an MSQ dungeon, maybe that's why they wanted to take it a little easy, but at the same, like, even then, compared to that, it was like, holy fuck.
Everybody gets shields.
Good music, though. I love Anti-Tower's theme.
Good track.
How's it going, though, Jason? How are things on your end?
I'm okay. Just feet are sore.
Feet are sore.
You want me to take your feet?
Is that what the diabetes is gonna say?
You want me to take your feet? Yeah, if you can, thank you. You're looking out for me. Diabetes.
No problem. Oh, that's all. Go.
What, what's up?
Don't worry about it.
Shout outs to Jules in the chat.
Spin the fish.
I was like, aren't we on the hardest version? Why is everything dying so fast? To be fair, Azul, I understand that middle mono level doesn't really mean much when we got a group of folks that actually know how to hit their buttons. Because, fun fact, if you don't mind me sharing, most of the player base when Heavensward was fresh and new was absolutely terrible. Myself included on that one. I had no idea how the fuck rotations and all that shit worked.
This man used to... I think I
What's
remember when I started doing contact with you, I didn't say anything because I wasn't paying attention. But I would basically see you in your rotation use a stun move. I'm like...
Oh, no. What, Brutal Swing?
Yes, I believe.
Brutal Swing did damage, though. It was an OGCD. Yeah, shut you right the fuck up. Yeah, but you kiss my ass. I'm pretty sure Brutal Swing was an OGCD that did damage. It wasn't just a stun. I am pretty sure. It's been years, granted, because that skill's not part of our kit anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm just like,
yeah. I am pretty sure the Brutal Swing was an OGCD that did damage.
You might be right, you might be wrong. I don't know. We're past that date now.
When Heavensward was new, people were bad. Dog people now are bad. Could you imagine though, Ray? It was even worse. I'm talking just doing Alexander roulettes on any other day like normal, and we be hitting the Brute Justice and Alexander Enrages. I haven't seen the Enrages for those fights in years since then, but it was all too fucking commonplace back when this shit was relevant.
Whoa, hold on. No, shut up. Frog's grooving over here.
Yeah. Zero Roggle.
Oh man, I still remember back in the day, like when I was still fresh. Guess what I would do at the start of each encounter?
Die.
Nope. Pop all my cooldowns at the start of the fight.
Oh no, I used to do that. Dude, when I learned what macros were, well, someone was explaining to me, why don't you just make a macro out of it? I was like, what's a macro? Well, it's like it's a command that you can set up that will automatically do a string of text commands for you.
Go the folks.
And like to originally test it out, I had one that I called my combo platter, which was me activating all of my cooldowns at once. Because back then my mentality was, if I pop everything at once, I'll be fucking invincible.
I'm fucking invincible!
And then maybe a day or two later, a couple of friends of mine was saying, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. You need to space out your cooldowns. Otherwise, you're not going to have anything for the next tank buster, and you're going to eat shit. I was like, oh, I did it bad, didn't I?
Wait.
Nice belch at the end of that, by the way.
So that wasn't a belch.
That sounded like a belch.
No.
Towards the tail end of that way, you definitely got a little guttural there. I thought it was a belch.
But the fucking it's just like, oh, I should make things easier for myself. Huh? Whenever I discovered macros with fucking Star Wars Galaxies, my mind was fucking blown.
I use macro now almost exclusively for greets, farewells, and crafting stuff.
Man, I'm glad I got better with my macros because I still remember the days where I'll be like, all right, provoking. Ah!
Oh, yeah. Whoa, wait a minute. You had the cringy fucking provoke macro?
Yes.
Well, it was like, boss is mine! Please shirk when available. Or hell, you probably were one of those warriors that back when Berserk, when it finished,
please assassinating me.
So originally Berserk, when it wrapped up, would give the warrior 5 seconds, I think, of pacification where you were unable to attack. It was cleansable though by an Asuna or a Bard's Wanderer's Paeon, I think it was.
Yes.
So warriors, high-end raid warriors, I should probably emphasize, made macros specifically for their healer or bard in the party. To, hey, pacification's about to be hit on me. I need you to cleanse that as soon as possible.
I need healing.
I don't want to lose that 5 seconds of GCDs. Heal me now. That sort of thing.
I need healing.
It's okay. We didn't have Philip.
Oh, Nightbot, you're still in Zelda charity mode. I forgot to change that. Well, if you guys haven't already, you should probably use the hashtag Zelda CFTC on Twitter. Actually, now that I'm saying this out loud, I think the donate button's still underneath the video player, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that I can't fix.
No, I can fix that later. Hey,
I can fix it.
Oh no, people might donate to charity. Cringe.
Well, after this past week.
Well, okay, but I don't run my own charity thing, and I'm not touching that with a fucking 30-foot. I'm not touching that with a 30-foot pole.
Same.
But you guys can just do whatever the fuck you want with that one. Hey, Alex, man, thank you for the raid party. You too much. Appreciate it. I hope you were enjoying whatever it is you were playing.
What's the scene charity stand for? Cringe!
Laser beam. Laser beam.
This month? Oh, man. Just look at 6 hours ago, man. Twitter fucking imploding.
What happened? I mean, besides the usual.
Elon,
That's all you need to say.
That's
all you need to say.
What was it though? Out of curiosity.
Responding in agreement. In agreement.
Yeah.
Of a anti-Semitic tweet.
Oh my fucking
which caused
God.
A lot of big name advertisers to pull out.
Holy shit.
So either way, the sky is blue.
The incompetence of this fucking... I don't know, man. I can't even call him a dumbass because that's being insulting to dumbasses. What the fuck? We ain't sitting down. We're fighting.
You son of a bitch!
And it doesn't help that not only was it like a racist tweet, but it was one of the ones where it's like the fucking Jewish conspiracy theory of them running the world.
Oh my fucking God.
He's just like, you're absolutely right, Elon. You can't say that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, is this new?
Yeah, I don't remember that. Oh, that's right. They added duty support to this. So yeah.
Oh shit.
It might be different. Yeah, because I was kind of like throwing for like, wait, this is not how this goes.
Oh wait, this is still the same.
Yeah, this is still the same. So if you get tethered here, you just got to take it to a rock.
Oh shit, still tethered.
You got to hide behind the rock. Okay, that's different. Because normally you just have to go to the rock and the tether would automatically latch on. Yeah, like it's doing right now. Oh no! No! I just did the same thing he did.
It's fine. Here, I have a couple shields. It's like going. Man, I like it when they do changes like this because it actually makes me want to go back and do low content.
Yeah, they did update it because this fight didn't have a tank tail like that before.
Wait, there's a tank buster?
Yeah.
Watch, he's actually gonna stay back there because he's actually.
It's like Blue Dino's learning from our mistakes. You see, we're doing well here, man. Oh, you better get out of the rock's way though.
It was easy, they said.
I'm kind of wondering if the doll was changed in any form or fashion.
Probably is.
This fucking rock is zooming. Holy shit.
That damn Blueberry Rock got hands.
By the way, Ziggy being the name of the boss is a David Bowie reference. And I do love me some David Bowie. That fucking hurt. Holy shit, good. I almost got deleted.
I just wasn't expecting that. You can have it, you can have it, you can have it. Oh crap, I just realized I'm gonna get a random item after this. Okay, this is still the same.
Yeah, Anti-Tower is brain dead. You're still alive, aren't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, Elon pissed off advertisers with Twitter, and then he also pissed off Tesla owners by pretty much saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, you don't own the Cybertruck that you just paid for."
Huh?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, they pay for a license.
Pretty much.
And not the driver's license. I'm just talking about a license to have the fucking vehicle in your person. Which we can revoke at any point in time. You should have read the fine print, you idiots.
No, they changed the policy to fuck people over.
God, dude.
Let me see if I can find it.
Also, yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as M1 Yak 2. There's a Cybertruck.
Oh yeah, the low poly N64 controller, or low poly.
the low poly, the PS1 car.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
PS1
about.
car with like the lowest LOD settings.
Yeah. I'm saying your shit fucking sucks.
That for whatever reason needs to be bulletproof. Because I mean, I guess if you're going to be supporting Elon, you're going to be casting heat.
I was gonna say, you know exactly why it's bulletproof.
Well, this is going to be a little long-winded, if you don't mind, but
go right ahead. We got plenty of time.
You understand and acknowledge that the Cybertruck will first be released in limited quantity. You agree that you will not sell or otherwise attempt to sell the vehicle within the first year following your vehicle's delivery date. Notwithstanding the foregoing, if you must sell the vehicle within the first year following its delivery date for any unforeseen reason, and Tesla agrees that your reason warrants an exception to its reseller policy, you agree to notify Tesla in writing to give Tesla reasonable time to purchase the vehicle from you at its sole discretion.
I could just see like the message that they write up. I really needed the cash.
And so and you agree to notify and at the purchase price listed on your final price sheet, less 25 cents per mile driven, reasonable wear and tear, and the cost to repair the vehicle to Tesla's used vehicle cosmetic and mechanical standards.
Oh my god.
If Tesla declines to purchase your vehicle, you may then resell the vehicle to a third party only after receiving written consent from Tesla. You agree that in the event you breach this provision, or Tesla has reasonable belief that you are about to breach this provision, Tesla may seek injunctive relief to prevent the transfer of the title of the vehicle or demand liquidated damages from you in the amount of $50,000 or the value received after consideration for the sale or transfer, whichever is greater. Tesla may also refuse to sell you any future vehicles.
Oh my god. So is the car even fucking mine?
No.
Right?
Like, god damn.
For that first year, no?
Holy shit, man. Like, the more I hear of this, the more I'm glad that I fucking... I nixed that Ome's promo that I was offered, I think, 2 years ago. I want to say, because I've done an Omaze promo before, and the prize was like a PC rig that was pretty like state of the art for the time. At least that's what they said. I don't know. But the last one that I was offered, the prize was a Tesla vehicle. And this was already when Elon Musk was already doing his fucking bullshit. And then I told them, listen, I'll do this Omaze campaign, but can we make the prize something other than a Tesla? Because I don't like what the Tesla product is attached to. They never got back to me. I was like, all right.
Sounds about right with Omaze. They like the runoff.
All right.
Can I just say this is truly
Say
the
less.
anti-tower? Where it's so fucking brain dead.
Yeah, so the final boss of the anti-tower is Kalka and Brina, the dolls from Final Fantasy IV. And if you know anything about Final Fantasy IV, don't worry. This is not just this is not the only thing that's in the boss.
If you get hit, I'm not healing you.
I'm not going to get hit because I am not bad or cringe. Okay, no, I'm definitely cringe, but bad? No.
Laser beam. Laser beam. Alright, there's one more doll around here. Oh, there it is. Everybody's getting shields.
Yeah, so you might as well
It
shield
doesn't
now.
help that. It doesn't help that Omaze is like not a thing anymore, really.
Ow! Bitch!
Bitch detected. Smack.
Oh, fuck. Hang on. You come over here, mister. You're not hurting him. Oh, never mind.
No, I think this is only single target. It's not a cleave.
Okay. Ooh, my heart just raced there for a second. I rescued him away from you.
British, she's going to protect herself. You gotta attack her from the front.
No. You were not.
Attack her from the front. Stop attacking her. Attack her from
Stop
the front.
I will give you shields until you learn.
Dollhouse. DPS are going to be converted into dolls. Supports have to get us out of our funhouse prison, I guess. Now
Laser
I'm a doll.
beam. Laser beam.
Come on, with stupid tool.
Skills. Oh
There
my
are
god.
still max level players that don't know what directional parry is. I believe it.
Oh my god. How many of those
Yeah,
are you
she
doing?
does that for a while because they assume that you're taking forever releasing the DPS from the doll prison. Because she only does that when you have dolls. Alright, Blue Dino's gonna get hit with the... Look away, Blue Dino. Good shit. Unfortunately, Hargrave...
I gotcha.
This doesn't clear. See, I'm gonna show right now. See? I'm fine. This is the last dungeon to have this music, though.
Attack the front. Blue Dino. Blue Dino, over here.
Stop attacking! You gotta get to the front in order to do damage. I think this is supports next.
Hang on, I got a bubble.
Yeah. I got
Help
you.
me.
Got a triple wave.
Spin.
One shot.
Man.
So fucking good.
But wasn't Omaze a scam anyway?
Was Omaze a scam? I don't know. I haven't done anything for them since that one from a few years ago.
Oh, let's see some of their winnings that they've done in the past. A custom
Knockout.
Tesla. Hummer EV.
Hummer EV?
Yeah, electric vehicle.
Like the Pokemon?
Haha.
Omaze's sponsor money was good.
Hummer.
It was actually. It was a decent chunk of change. That's why I do it. That's why I do any sponsor.
Yeah.
Money.
Winning a Maserati. You win $100,000. So you know some pretty high budget prizes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Going through their tax filings, they've only reported gross receipts no greater than $50,000, so they can try to be under, so they can count as like tax exempt.
Tax
So
exempt.
I
No,
don't
they just don't
think
want to pick up
they've
on
been
other
filing
taxes.
their taxes correctly.
Can you imagine a corporation lying about their tax?
Can you imagine
Can you imagine?
a fucking fundraising campaign that just doesn't put the money where it should be?
Again, I'm not touching that one.
Johnny, your chest.
I think you're good
glowing.
to not be doing Omaze again.
I appreciate the answer. Thank you. My goal is to have a different glamour for Ramani for every expansion. The only exception... No, actually, there's not going to be any exception because I'm going to have a different glamour set for each iteration of Ramani for every expansion. Although today, I got the final draft of a commission I was working with for Jean specifically, and I love it to death. I'm going to show it on the screen here, actually, in a few seconds. Well, after this cutscene's over.
Hello, giant rock.
Because nothing makes me happier than getting comms from my 14 characters. It's like crack. Oh yeah, this is where we finally reunite with Minfilia. And the answer to her whereabouts is she's dead-ish.
She's dead, in quotes.
Long story short, after the events of the ending of A Realm Reborn, we were on the run. We were in the Sildi aqueducts, right? And we had to like fucking run away from the Crystal Braves and shit like that. You remember Y'shtola casted the flow spell to yeet herself and Thancred out of there to escape harm. What we didn't know is that Minfilia was also caught in that explosion intentionally because she was guided to where Y'shtola and Thancred were thanks to Hydaelyn here. And thanks to Flow, Minfilia was sent to the Ethereal Sea, where she would then pray with all of her might that she could help Hydaelyn or her friends in any form or fashion. So what ended up happening was that she essentially combined her form, her will, with that of Hydaelyn, which is why she is now called the Word of the Mother, because she essentially acts as a liaison for Hydaelyn. She speaks with her voice, which effectively means she's also just fucking dead. Minfilia is dead, folks. Like, she died.
Oh, no.
Well, you say that, though. I still think that's kind of a dark fate for the character. And you got to think about Thancred, too, because Thancred loved Minfilia like a daughter. So when he learns about this, he's going to be fucking devastated.
So she's in limbo? Yes?
No, not really. No, because she's essentially in the closest the game has to an afterlife.
She's not in limbo. She's in indentured servitude.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, when I just see you guys floating around the crystal, I'm just thinking of just like seeing.
No, Blue Dino, no, not word to your mother. Word of the mother. It's a simple mistake, happens to everybody.
My God, I'm just like thinking, just where you're flying around the live stream right now. I'm just thinking, there's like in the corner, there's just like that faded like image of Cloud just holding his head. Oh man.
Did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to fall.
No, I know what you're talking about, King Arthur, with Reen. That's way later, but I always figured that also was the relation between Thancred and regular Minfilia, because Thancred's known Minfilia since she was very young. I think, how old was she in 1.0? Because she was still like a young teenager, I think, in 1.0.
Let's find out.
Who knows? 1.0 was nuked.
And we set up us the bomb. But this is also, if I'm not mistaken, the first time we learned that our world, which we know as the Source, is actually sundered. So a long time ago, long story short, again, we're going to get the details as we're going on there. There used to be, the planet just used to be a single entity. And then shit got so fucked that Zodiark, one of the oldest elder primals, a being of darkness, was summoned to keep the planet at bay and to keep things from getting even more fucked. But Zodiark even being there was hazardous to the planet's health after the fact. So Hydaelyn was created to counterbalance Zodiark. And Hydaelyn's method of doing this was not just drop kicking the fucking shit out of Zodiark, but sundering the entire planet into 14 different pieces. There's the source, which is what we're in, is where we're from, and there's 13 different shards, each a reflection of our own world. And the Ascians, their main plan is to join all of these shards back to the source to fully resurrect and repower their Lord Zodiark. Unfortunately, the method of rejoining a shard is essentially a calamity. For a rejoining to happen, shit has to get so apocalyptic to a degree that the shard itself just gets sucked into the source and casualties are incalculable.
So you know that big old Bahamut thing that happened? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's because one of the fucking shards fucked up.
You've had another vision.
Or something.
That was the 7th Umbral Calamity. That was the last rejoining in the game.
Return to Master Matori's cave. Everyone
yeah, we're at 7 calamities at the moment.
One more and I get a free Sunday. Got the punch card and everything.
I think it was the 11th shard. It was not. The 11th shard is...
Yeah, what shard was sacrificed for everything with Bahamut? You know, I never really thought about that until now.
Like, what do you mean by it's sacrificed?
Well, it's just the term that we use, because whenever a rejoining happens, one of the source's reflections vanishes. It gets reabsorbed into the source. But that shard is gone, and everybody in it.
Basically, the world's fucking gone.
Rejoin all the shards together if it's gone.
You cause no. The act of you causing a calamity in that shard is what causes the rejoining.
Okay.
Causing an apocalyptic event in the shard causes a rejoining.
All right. Okay. So you know those little pop rocks that you throw on Halloween to scare someone?
I don't know where this is going.
So what you're saying is...
So whenever you slap it up against like a ball, it pops and that thing disappears. And it's just like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh, all right.
So what you're saying is that for Knuckles to reconstitute the Master Emerald, he needs to detonate nuclear bombs on each Emerald shard.
On not just the Emerald shard, but the Master Emerald itself. Like whatever's left in the Master Emerald itself. Because there's something I blanked on mentioning, but there needs to be an apocalypse on both the shard and the source itself.
What the fuck, man? That's too much effort.
But they really love their Zodiark. That's what it is. Again, we're gonna get more into it as we keep playing Stormblood and especially Shadowbringers. But yeah, man, the Ascians are very dedicated to their Lord Zodiark.
To bring your ass back, we got to end the world 26 times. I don't know. It's a bit much.
Can't we just adapt?
I have this thing called a gun.
The Blue Donald, the 13th is what happens when you forget not to do both. You do a cringe. We attempted something on the 13th and made a useless void of it. Pretty cringe, if you ask me.
Oh my god.
Storm, thank you for the tier 1. Much appreciated. I just joined Wise Knuckles detonated nuclear bombs.
Don't worry about it.
Zodiark thing. Legalized nuclear bombs.
Again?
We love joining shards. Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
All right, I need you to draw that for me. I need you to draw that for me.
shit.
Oh my god, and add the other character too.
The end-all be-all goal of the Ascians is to combine all of the shards back into the source so that everything is whole again. To go back to the way things used to be.
I wish we can elaborate a little bit more, but that's spoilers.
That goes into Shadowbringers, and I don't want to spoil too many things about Shadowbringers, even though I'm pretty sure we've already had plenty of conversations that spoiled everything about this game, and that's cool. If you want a more in-depth, thorough playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV, you guys need to check out my buddy Derek. Derek Bittner from GVG is playing this game on his downtime, and he is actually taking the time to reading all the text, the lore, and it is considerably more in fucking depth than I'll ever be. I'm just replaying the game because I love this game to death, and I want to share my gameplay experiences with you guys and maybe show you why I love this game as much as I do.
There's a reason why we have almost 4K hours in this game.
4K? Hell no, man. I'm over 11,000 at this point.
What's my playtime?
Yeah, so in terms of the archive, some folks are asking, the Heavensward stuff, what we're doing now, is not going to be uploaded to the archive channel until we finish Heavensward stuff, which, to be fair, we're not that far from the end, because now that we're going back to focusing on MSQ, we only have a handful of streams left.
83 times 24.
So
don't fucking make me do math, dude.
No, I'm doing it.
So your religion praises Satan. What's in it for you? Well, we get to serve his mercy. Okay, and so that requires destroying the world to rejoin everything together. Yes, it does. What happens to you after that?
Well, you see, normally I would agree with you, but Ascians can cheat death, so it doesn't matter.
Where are you going to live if there's nowhere to live?
The space between the void.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, sit in this nothingness.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
In the meantime, which is
so
why they,
stupid.
so, like, Ascians, like, their souls or their essence, when they're not inhabiting a body, they live, like, betwixt the realms or some other shit. You know what I mean? And they have to inhabit a body in order to physically travel the world itself.
They're spooky spirits. Ooh.
My guy, just pick up a hobby or something.
I did, and I dropped that hobby 1,000 years ago because guess what? We live for a very long fucking time.
We made a lot of babies already. I'm tired of this. I just want to kill everything.
Look at me. I have lived 1,000 of your lives. I have grown old. Sire children played Yu-Gi-Oh! And yes, even welcome death's sweet embrace, especially after Yu-Gi-Oh! That shit sucks. I'm reading more than I'm playing the fucking game.
Assie and Johnny, please exit the room. It's fine.
You guys ever heard of Super Poly? Holy fuck! I want to cause a sundering just in the existence of that card alone.
You don't understand what 3,000 years of cancel culture will do to you.
They ashed my melody. The 13th's gotta go. I fucking had it with this shit.
I'm just sitting there, just the three of us just sitting there, all in cloaks, and we're just like, oh, okay, this guy's fucking weird. Which there are other Ascians. I now, okay, chat, I now want to see an Ascian Johnny. With his logo over his face, too.
No, it's just me wearing a robe with the fucking symbol over my face. The symbol would just be my insignia.
Yeah. That'd be fucking badass.
You know, like how you're waiting in line for something you really, really want, and that line is like a couple hours long?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you want that for the rest of eternity in the void?
Listen,
because you're really looking forward to that thing at the end of the line.
Enjoy the small niceties, okay?
There's nothing here. It's a fucking void. It's just me, my chair, and this big purple crystal that we're just gonna fucking forget about.
So wait, I'm sorry. You folks need this hotline. Give me one moment. It's okay. You
Johnny,
don't have to suffer alone.
Johnny, I don't think this guy likes to support Zodiark.
Have him killed.
Mr. Elidibus, send this man to the principal's office and have him expelled.
So here's a phone number.
So
you may want to call
send him to the penis explosion chamber. What were you saying, Jason? I'm sorry.
So here's this phone number. You may want to call it. It's okay. You don't have to suffer alone. Everything will be okay. Just, sometimes you just need a reevaluation of your life. So here's the phone number to the National Sundering Prevention Hotline.
You're never alone, even when you really think you are.
Hello, Assia and Nora.
Bro, I just heard a level of despair from like 2 floors up.
Oh, you probably heard me through the vent. And we're talking about why the Assians would, say fuck everything and, cause calamities to cause a rejoining to join with their Lord Zodiark. And I'm convinced one of them just got too fucking lost in the Yu-Gi-Oh sauce and said, fuck this, the voids, the 13th's gotta go. Like, this can't keep happening.
Too many ash blossoms.
If I have to see evenly matched one more goddamn time, I am going to sunder.
All right, I'm gonna go to the 5th. You guys have fun. Just disappears.
All right, chat has reminded me, so I went ahead and disabled the stuff.
What, Nightbot telling you about this other charity?
My heart?
Yeah.
I fucking forgot about that, dude. That means Nightbot for like the last 2 weeks has just been posting to nobody in the chat about this charity event that's long over. But yeah, this is our first stream after the Zelda charity event has wrapped up, and I might as well take this time to say thanks again, guys, for helping us raise as much money as we did. We capped it around like over $15,000, but Clark was able to set up at least 3K before we even started, and again, that man wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's like the biggest bundle of joy I have the pleasure of calling a friend. So shout outs to Clark, even if we do fucking get him to read shit that embarrasses him and embarrasses us. But it's dude, fucking Cumsicle still lives rent free in my head. Because I don't know how the hell he got that out of whatever we sent him.
God, I was barely paying. Was it there in Link to the Past or Ocarina of Time?
I think it was during Link to the Past. Or maybe Ocarina of Time, I'm not sure.
It was like one of those 2 games, and I was just like, yeah, I'm just playing, just chilling and stuff like that. And I just hear Cumsicle.
Yeah,
I'm like,
so the original, because we're having a quote Cave Johnson from Portal 2, and the original line was combustible lemons, and he somehow read it as Cumsicle. And it just there are clips of it. Like there's like one of the most viewed clips over the last month is that very moment. And that shit just lives rent free in my fucking head. Cause man, what a misread.
It really was a fucking amazing type.
Oh yeah, Lucia is the sister of this girl from A Realm Reborn. What the hell was her name?
Licia.
Livia? Was it Livia?
Livia, yes.
Livia, yeah. The girl in the white armor with the white Magitech armor. Yeah, they're sisters, and she doesn't really harbor any ill will. It was like, nah, that bitch was crazy. But you had to put her down.
She sure was. She and Gaia sure were fucking on the side.
And when they really got intimate, oh boy, I was just out of there.
The mask stays on during sex.
I got the audio, by the way.
Johnny, we're getting to the best scene in this patch.
Which one? Oh, is this the one where we fucking... Okay, yeah. I think I might know what you're talking about. All right.
Yeah, Ian posted.
Thank you, Ian. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna watch that again.
Man, people... fucking man, you kill a nation's pope. And some people don't like that.
You kill the Pope one time.
Everyone calls you a fucking Pope killer. God. Can't have shit in...
Ishgard,
thank you. I don't know why the hell I was blanking on that. Darren, thank you for the tier 1. Much appreciated.
Like Fortnite servers are dead.
Hey!
Wait, Fortnite servers are dead?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's Nora doing here? Fortnite must be dead.
Wait, is there
maintenance for the cosmetic change?
It might be.
Oh yeah, we'll pour one out for my boy Venom.
Remember, Livia was also basically adopted by a guy, so that makes him Livia's sugar daddy.
Yeah. Don't read too much into their relationship because it gets weird.
So, chat, if you don't know, Fortnite is age-gating certain costumes.
Oh, like what?
So basically any costume that has, like, a gun on it somewhere, so, like, Leon and Claire's, for example.
Okay.
Is getting age-gated so that you can only play it in T-rated content, which, for the record, is the actual Battle Royale mode.
Yep.
Okay.
But they're trying... The thing is, they want that Roblox bucks, so, they have made it so you can make rated E for everyone content now. And certain skins are age-gated from that.
That's fucking stupid. Isn't the game already rated T for teen?
It sure is.
Then by default, they shouldn't even fucking bother with that shit. Like, that's so fucking dumb, dude.
Listen, I saw the first instance of this happening when they took away Omni-Man's ass. It was set up perfectly. Right there, you got the emote ready for him. He was about to come to it, and then they took away his fucking ass.
They did DS on me, man.
Okay, so they didn't necessarily... I know everyone's been saying that they removed his ass, but it's like it's mostly the shader.
No, it's his full-blown ass.
Is the line on the ass gone?
Yeah.
So there's no shading on his ass.
It's basically a bread box at this point.
On the model. Yeah, it's there on the model, but they failed to shade it correctly.
So it just looks like a flat plane.
It's literally a bread box.
That tracks with Fortnite's cell shading. Fortnite's cell shading is impressively bad.
Look at Vegeta's ass, yeah.
Yeah.
Same issue.
I forgot.
Or face.
They cast mend ass crack on Omni-Man.
Oh my god. If you want to see Goku as worse, do the gritty as Goku. He looks like he's fucking depressed. With that fucking
They glued his ass shut.
I cast mend ass crack.
Listen, Mark. They took my ass. What do you mean? They took my ass. I can no longer fucking shake my cheeks like crazy.
I can't shit anymore. They took my ability to shit.
Think, Mark. Think. I need to shit. How can I do that without an asshole?
Yeah, that's so fucking dumb. You're right. It does entirely sound like they're just trying to jump on that fucking Roblox money.
It's so blatant. Like, that's my thing.
Yeah.
Have I thought about streaming Mario RPG Remake and have everyone backseat?
question? Or?
That did come out today, though, so I need to.
Yep.
I haven't bought it myself.
Last week.
Yeah. No, wait. No. Officially, it came out today. But yeah, dude, like I have so many fucking friends of it, just like sharing screencasts. I was like, how do you have this? Somebody was like, oh, you know exactly why. I was like, oh, I see. It's like, dude, it's like, why is Nintendo makes this so fucking easy, dude? Like, it's actually it's pretty pathetic. like how easy it is for folks to just fucking download this shit and play it on an emulator.
People are playing Mario RPG the same way all my friends somehow had review copies of Mario Wonder.
Yo, same.
Sonic Superstars.
Yeah.
But I do gotta say, play Mario Wonder. It's a very good art.
Mario RPG.
I did say Mario RPG.
Yeah, you said Wonder.
God!
Like, one of the very few fucking major Switch releases this year that didn't get leaked ahead of time was Metroid Prime Remastered. And that's because A, it was shadow dropped, and B, it didn't have a physical release for like a good 2 months.
Wait a minute, wait. Is this where we get fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah. This is that scene. Right. Yeah, so man, if I was fucking saying, man, it's like you killed one pope.
The one pope.
You killed the Archduke.
You killed the Archduke, and some people really don't fucking like that idea of changing.
Find yourself an empty seat and I'll be with you in a moment.
What an Ernest maid. That's what her name is anyway. Who names their child Ernest? And their last name Maid?
Ernest.
Ernesto.
Please put your stick down. Let's have some drinks.
Here, a mug on the house.
Why are you using
The drink is poisoned.
That's a steamy hot cup. That fucking mug is almost as big as I am.
Well, it is cold.
Delicious.
Food will be a bit longer than usual. We've got a
Taste
lot
of almond.
with the conference and all.
And
I could taste
ibuprofen?
Let's take ibuprofen together.
To think there'd be peace in our time after all them years of fighting.
I don't know why. I keep thinking it's Derplander.
Then I heard about
To be fair, every Midlander is a Derplander, I think.
I knew
That
I
is
had
fair.
to be here
It is true.
to do my bit. My
Drink up your
husband,
beer, apple juice.
he
Well, I mean,
fighting.
I guess in this case, yeah, Ramani actually would not drink alcohol. Ramani refuses.
We are about to break.
Joan, on the other hand, though, is already shit-faced. Joan don't give a fuck.
I can just see him just based.
No, it's just fine. We've experienced this before. We're just having an echo flashback.
Oh, I just got a message. One of my friends is in the ER.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure the ER knows them on a first name basis at this point. They keep falling down the fucking stairs.
Yeah, that'd do it. We're all a little too old to be doing that anymore. Unlike when we were children, where doing that just means that you bounce.
wait! Did you grew? You grew taller in that scene.
No, I did not. Oh yeah, she was making direct eye contact with me, huh? Because she wasn't looking down.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Sleep
Ma'am, your shoes untied.
Eat shit. You're a dumbass.
You fuck you.
We've been poisoned.
Oh, so I called it.
It's okay. It wasn't my first time.
Oh, cool. But it's also so like it's two parts. It's one part our drink was fucking spiked, and also with an echo flashback too.
It just so happened the echo just happened to spur
Yeah, I guess.
Ah, yes, we have distilled echoes in this drink.
Oh, it tastes like crystals.
He walks in hello nice halls.
This is what they made by
Tastes
doing
like-
crystal.
It's like trauma.
He told me the same.
Was like the Ernest maid like what? She had family that was part of the church or a soldier.
Her husband died in the war.
Then yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
They think it's
Yeah.
comforting.
What do I have to do with that?
Every time I cry,
So it's like
well, you ended it.
We killed Thornton, and we've ended the Dragon Song War, and we're trying to, you know, make peace with the dragons. But there are a lot of folks in Ishgard who lost loved ones and family members to the dragons in that war, and they're not so willing to just flip a switch like that, dude.
Well, here, allow me to
fucking
persuade.
shit's complicated.
Allow me to persuade you. It's a fucking dragon. You can ride these suckers.
In more ways than one.
Yeah,
you know
it goes without saying
that.
It goes without saying, Lineback. Well, more for the chat than what Lineback's bringing up there. If there is one job quest line you need to do, is Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Dark Knight is legit the best job quest line in the game. It's not even fucking close. Can you think of another like job quest line series that is just as fucking enjoyable as Dark Knight?
No.
I can't. Like, you can enjoy different job quest lines for different reasons, right? Some are goofy, some are heartfelt. But Dark Knight, I think, strikes that perfect balance between all of it. Paladin for the wrong reasons, says Blue Dino.
All right, because Paladin is just basically a dick measuring contest the entire way.
Is so bad that starting in Stormblood, they just go back to the fucking gladiator characters, dude. Because nobody fucking cares about the Paladin characters.
It's so impressive that, like, not only is the Paladin questline that bad, they just ported up the 1.0 version, which was still bad. Why even bother?
But what can we?
That's why I just look at Paladin and just like, all right, dick measuring contest, let's go.
Oh, Machinist is pretty good. I enjoyed the Machinist job quest.
Yeah.
I barely remember the Machinist plotline.
The Machinist job quest is everyone is shooting each other, also class politics.
Oh, wait. No. I remember the start of it because it's just like, hey, we don't want to use guns. Wait a minute, these are guns. They can do damage.
Oh, Sage was also really good too.
Also, yes, the Realm Reborn Paladin questline is just straight up the one from 1.0, like down to like the cutscene for the final quest.
Mm-hmm. And then for Heavensward, just basically be like, where's Oathkeeper? Oh, wait, you have to train a Paladin as well? I'm like, okay, cool. I'm the better Paladin. Fuck you. Give me Oathkeeper.
Fuck, is that a mosquito? It's like November.
Yeah, but it's, you know, it's warmer in the house than it is outside.
Yeah,
it's like November and it's 70 degrees outside.
Thankred, who spiked my drink?
God, is that what alcohol tastes like?
Can I have more?
Never again.
Good. Just to casually take another sip.
It's a good thing we're made of sterner stuff. So yeah, Nora, we were talking about this earlier because I think, what was the username again? Anthro, I think, in the chat was bringing up the fact that I forgot that for a while in Heavensward, Thancred had 2 different colored eyes.
Yes!
And it's just dropped after this expansion.
I think the implication is supposed to be that he went like half blind when he like lost his ability to use ether.
Yeah.
And I think literally everyone on the writing team forgot about it.
Yeah.
So they kind of just used his design change in Shadowbringers as an excuse to drop it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like the way I look at it was like, listen, we already did the blind stick with Y'shtola. And do we want every Scion to be also partly blind? They already have white hair. Like, they already share character traits together.
Yeah, it's supposed, like, it's really clear that the idea was supposed to be that, like, the same thing that fucked up Y'shtola fucked him up, too.
Yeah.
And they totally forgot.
Yeah. So wait, who beat up the Knights? Well, see, not everyone is on the same page. You got those that don't want to change the way of the old ways. You got those who don't want to ever forgive the dragons because of the Dragon Song War. And you have those who are fighting for our cause.
Change is bad. No. Change is good. Yeah. It's basically argued.
Me, when I purposely spread misinformation on the market board.
You undercut me, you son of a fucking bitch.
Oh, shit.
What? Shit, fuck. I tapped out.
You tabbed out. I have it live on the Discord.
I have tapped out.
So much happens in this cutscene.
Yeah.
Oh shit, she got shot.
Yeah, because Emil, it was how the fuck are you pronounce his name?
Yes.
Emmeline?
Emmeline, yeah, is a shitty leader.
Yeah.
It's not a very good captain of his squad, and he says, "Listen, get her to shut up." I was like, "All right, I'm gonna fucking shoot an arrow."
Why the fuck you shoot an arrow?
Because you told me to, you absolute fucking moron.
You didn't have to listen to me. Don't worry. It's gonna pay off.
Ooh.
Ooh.
She's still talking. Shoot with another arrow.
In the face.
You're just making her a martyr with this fucking bullshit.
What have you done?
What have you told me to do that?
I only did as you ordered, my lord.
You could have just went up there and just talked to her, dumbass.
No, the fault's entirely with Emily for this one.
Yep.
Because
he's bad at this.
He's really bad at this.
I gave no such order.
Anyways, this is why he retires to being a gay little twink later on.
Excuse me?
That's true. Have you not done Island Sanctuary or Edwalker at all?
I did Endwalker.
Yeah.
But I'm also almost level 20 to Island.
You fool! You caused World War III. I now banish you to
Ferdinand.
I now banish you to twinkdom.
Oh wait, we get the cutscene now. Whoa, let's go!
Alright, listen, I know that looked bad, but you gotta understand, my friend here is a fucking idiot.
It's okay, I'm the warrior of light. Let me go talk to him.
Crab.
Oh, it's time for the best cutscene.
Never crab.
There could have been so many ways he could have handled this instead of causing a new war.
No.
I'm sorry, it was my final solution.
Oh, God. Hey, be careful where you say that, alright? People might get the wrong idea.
Right?
I don't feel good, Mr. Emmerich.
Yeah, shooting that girl with arrows in the middle of that rambling was like literally the worst thing you can do because you're only going to embolden those that are part of her cause. Again, you're making her die a martyr, or at least get
Elon is taking notes.
So, arrows is what I need. I've been thinking too one-dimensionally. Yeah, unfortunately, Emily is just overcompensating because he doesn't know exactly what the fuck he's doing. He was just kind of thrown into this position.
Yeah, he's not good at this.
No, he means well. Like, he's overall a good-natured character, but man, is he bad at this shit.
When you grow up in war, it's the only thing you know.
He is, in fact, the hot fail son.
Oh no!
He's also got a great voice, though. I like his voice. That was a roar! A dragon's roar!
Sorry, I just read something that made me lose it.
Oh, I thought you hiccuped there for a second.
No, it was someone contemplating the intricacies of the second coming of Christ.
Should have left it as second coming.
That part's related. The question they asked was, when Christ returns for the rapture, will he have his foreskin?
Well, no. If he was circumcised or uncircumcised.
You okay, Leggy?
No!
Calm down. You're coming. Also, can we be honest here? The Bible is just like the world's greatest NTR story, right?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold hold on a second. Wait a minute.
Joseph
You're telling me that if I were to load up a digital version of the Bible, it would have those fucking hentai tags that I see on those other websites?
Yeah.
One of them is just NTR.
Dude, Joseph got cooked.
Yeah, Joseph
That's
got
just
cooked.
straight up NTR.
That's it. That's the plot.
Man, Bible school is going to be different tomorrow.
Wait, on a Saturday? I
tomorrow.
thought Bible school was on Sundays.
Today's
Not
Saturday.
Orthodox.
Now it's Saturday, yeah. Unless you're in the West Coast or Central, you still got an hour there. Where the hell?
All right, kids. Today you get to learn what NTR is.
Wait, where the hell is this? It's not on this level. Is it higher up? Is that another building that I don't remember?
It should be like towards the edge, if I remember correctly, on top of those stairs.
No, not this high. Wait a minute. Was it in this building?
No, it was on the.
Was it on top of these stairs? I'm actually drawing a blank on where it's supposed to be.
Go east.
Like directly east?
Yeah.
Was it here?
No, east on your map.
There's a quavering kitten here. What are you doing here?
Meow.
Whose quavering kitten is this?
I have never seen that.
Wait, hold on. I'm actually genuinely curious. Is this part of a quest line? I fucking forgot.
I don't believe so.
I think it's just a random NPC that shows up during this quest.
I thought he'd be like up here on the ledge.
Yeah, I thought I would have seen the quest mark by this point. Hold on, I'm drawing a blank. Where the fuck?
Well, he should be
I
on.
regret to inform you, Jesus is canonically cut.
You mean like jacked, right? With muscles and nipples
Yeah.
and shit?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he can't
Also,
dot.
he's circumcised.
Yeah, he can't dot. It's a shame, really.
No, I don't think the cat knows true heart. Different cat. No, seriously, where the fuck is this NPC? Hold on. I'm blanking on where the hell this NPC's at.
I remember this quest being a massive pain in the ass.
Cause this is too low. I can tell because the giant orange AoE has an up arrow, which means the NPC is higher up.
Go towards the gate.
Towards the gate?
Like going towards the second instance. Going towards Ishgard.
Yeah.
Yeah, go there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
God, I fucking forget. Yeah, keep
That's
going.
right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good shit.
All right, time for the best cutscene in the game. Or for
Who the
Heavensward.
fuck hurt? Au revoir.
No. What have they done to you? Onowa! Onowa!
Who fucking beat up the kid, dude? Like, shit, Jesus Christ.
Is that you, my lord?
Yeah, Guardians will fuck up children.
Mhm.
You were just talking about the Dark Knight quest line.
Because of you, you imbecile! What in the seven hells happened to you?
Took my lunch.
My apologies. Some few of the guests expressed a wish to leave, and I implored them to stay. It would seem
I broke their kneecaps.
They broke everything else. They broke everything else.
If I had only been more careful with my words.
If only you'd been more careful at not shooting someone in the middle of a fucking street.
Do not blame yourself, my lord. I know that you and your brother have Ishgard's best interests at heart. That poor woman. She lives in the past, clinging to the memories of the lost. But the future holds so much promise, so much joy. And you know that better than any.
I'm gonna go sleep.
Onowa?
Lots of spaghetti.
Calm yourself. The boy will live. But it's imperative we get him inside and into the care of a Chirurgeon without delay.
He's dead.
No, he's alive.
Nah, he's sleeping.
Oh, we were so close. Why does it all have to fall to pieces? Don't they want to live in peace? Don't they want to be happy? We all want the same thing, and still it falls to pieces. Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Someone, anyone, tell me, what was I supposed to do?
Not shoot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait. Be the bigger man.
Stop looking to others. You make your choice and you live with the consequences.
I told you I'd shoot. You didn't believe me.
Oh.
And what would you know about consequences? You who always know just what to say and just what to do. Your every deed is greeted with a round of applause.
Well, I know the consequences. I just got punched for them.
Yeah.
Honestly, deserved.
You know nothing about me. I have fought tooth and nail for the people I hold.
I just got a fucking DM from Alex.
You already see that punch?
She heard me talking about NTR.
And Alex is like, and you didn't invite me.
Yes, exactly.
Do you wish to read the Bible with me? I haven't spoken with Alex in forever.
She's graduating next year.
You gonna get that diploma. Makes me proud.
We're doing some Bible study with our first chapter, God Cut Porn.
Would anybody else like to take the lead on the God Cuck Porn session for today?
I don't believe this is how Jesus did this, but
And the Lord said it's okay as long as Joseph's sitting in the chair next to the bed.
I don't know how I feel about this.
We were going back to Ishgard, actually.
I don't know if angels just suddenly come in and be like, "Hey, we're gonna impregnate your wife." I'm just gonna be like, Bet. Yeah, fuck it, bet.
Oh, when they said that they pierced the side of Christ, they actually meant that they had a butt plug on a stick. And shoved it up there.
That Lance of Longinus. I thought it was a spear. No one told me it was a butt plug. By the way, Draha Freelancer, I see your tell in the party chat informing me where the quest mark was. I do appreciate that, but you're taking gambles with the party chat. That's the last fucking thing I'm looking at when I'm doing these streams. I do appreciate it, though, if you're watching the stream. Let us go back to the Forgotten Night, though.
All right, bring your Bibles.
Bibbles.
No, JC, we're going to hell, dude. Hey, man, it could be worse. Kill your son. Wait, no, don't actually.
Oh, shit.
It was just a prank, bro. Come on.
You can make another one.
I think actually that one was the one that God explicitly had to make for him.
Fine, we'll make another one.
God is typing in chat.
Stop! Everyone is typing.
To Jesus.
Emphasis on come.
Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. You just hear a lot of Discord notifications.
And he said, when I come, you come.
Oh my God. Being God is like having having a Discord but leaving your notifications sound unmuted.
God, I'm so glad I got that shit muted.
Being in Markiplier's Discord server with it being unmuted.
Oh my god. I remember seeing a video, it was a couple of years ago, of a Markiplier server. I'm not sure if it was like an official one or a family member.
It was official.
It was an official Markiplier server.
You know how we know it's official?
How was that?
Because Discord broke after he opened.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that tracks.
Overflowed the server.
That tracks.
Hey, free vibrate. Why did I read that? I look over
because your brain is addled and diseased.
And why is Gary
the official. So there was an official Markiplier Discord server where the VC was not unmuted. Now, I want you guys to momentarily imagine Markiplier fans joining a VC with none of it muted and the 3,000 decibel hornet's nest that suddenly enters your ears.
I think I heard a racial slur.
Was that the ping of 87? Says Triumph Force. No, I think you mean that was that the 87 pings.
Why is Gary come home on this playlist?
Which, by the way, in that Discord server, he had what was called the screaming room, where you can vent all your frustrations in the VC.
Boy, because a venting channel always goes well on any Discord.
A venting voice channel.
Oh my god.
With no limit.
This is my screaming room. So here's the thing.
Wall of sounds.
It's like, I'm also like curious. It's like, so here's the thing. I was like, yeah. It's like, what are you gonna say? Because there's nothing to say. Hilda, my love.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that, like, Markiplier making a server single-handedly made Discord have to purchase more server space as far as, like, cloud servers.
The Homestuck Flash being uploaded to Newgrounds problem.
Pretty much.
You have to explain that one for me because I'm not entirely sure.
So when Homestuck was at the height of its popularity, the end of Act 5 Flash was getting ready to go up. And, like, they knew it was going to be a massive server problem. So their plan was they were going to upload it onto Newgrounds because Newgrounds had better servers than the Homestuck people had at the time.
Okay.
They took Newgrounds down.
Oh my god.
Yep.
So many people were logging on to watch this Flash that it killed Newgrounds' servers. So literally what they ended up doing was they had to fucking make a Google Drive link where you would download the raw Flash files and just play them in your browser.
Wait, how big was the file?
It's not about how big the file was.
It's how much traffic it
generated.
It's how much traffic it generated. Yo, so Lineback, I know exactly what you're talking about because I went to that PAX where Markiplier went. I'm not sure if he went as just like a regular attendee or as a guest, but there was a line that, I shit you not, started not too far from the main plaza because they couldn't have that many people congregate around that area because it was a fucking fire hazard. But it went past the bridge that you crossed on, I think it was like the east or west end of the venue, and downwards down the stairs towards the second area where the others, because there was a bridge that went over an overpass essentially, and there were a set of stairs that you can climb down to get to the second level, and folks were just lined up so fucking far and long that my god.
I'm about to say that sounds like literally what happened in Las Vegas during Fan Fest, where the line was just basically at the start of the convention, or was like literally inside at the opening of the convention center, going all the way outside, wrapping around the entire building, and going back inside the building, and just literally sneaking around.
The one year I went to Dragon Con, Summer Glau was there, and this was like not that long after Firefly, so it was like that was probably the height of her popularity. That was one of the longest lines I have ever seen just to see a single personality, and I sat in the fucking line for the Castle Super Beast meetup at fucking MagFest one year for like 3 hours.
It was 3 hours. Yeah, I was gonna say that was probably no, because you were in the line longer than I was. Because that like towards the second half of that, I just went and stayed with you for that one, just to give yourself someone to talk to. In the meantime, I think the longest I've ever stood in line for someone was Monster Mania years ago when we were going. Elliot and I were going to meet Robert Englund, the actor who played Freddy Krueger. We were in that line for about 3.5 hours. Just for a few seconds of hi, bye, and a picture.
Yeah, like, I don't think I could ever do that again. I think that broke me of, like, any star fuckery I still had in me at that point. It's like...
Look at her eyes. She's got that star fuckery going on.
If our punishment is to end, I believe we must...
No, King Arthur, Dragon Con is when the dragons actually gather around and con you out of a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad dragon.
Oh my god. I still can't believe I had that as my tag for like so many years on Twitch.
Trusting only in himself.
They finally
why
removed
is
finally
YouTube like
removed
this?
But I have faith in the people.
That's the thing, though, Jay Frosty, man. Like, if folks are a fan of that personality, individual, celebrity, man, they'll fucking do a lot of stupid shit just for the sake of, meeting a personality they really like, man. Yeah. Fucking, if you want examples, fucking go to TMG and check out the Scott the Woz lines.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they go on forever, ever, and it never stops.
I do.
Also, like, any year David Hayter is there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
I was so pissed.
I keep trying to get, like, fucking David Hayter autographs for a friend of mine who's, like, really into MGS, and then, like, every year his line is so long that I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Oh my god. I should have just had you, like, have him sign the fucking calorie mate instead of, like, waiting in the fucking line. Because, yeah, whenever I was waiting, it's like, nope, we just cut the line off, and he's not coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I still remember that one video that Vinny was in. Johnny was just sitting there in the background, just...
Yeah, because that video was filmed in the VIP room. That room is reserved for guests just to get the fuck away from the crowds, and they normally give us refreshments. But Vinny, of course, is really fucking weird. So he decided to film a gag with David Hayter in that one, and I just happened to be in the background of that one. So that's, yeah.
My hawk.
Yeah, it's like, god damn it.
I want to move, but
3 hours, Trios. Good god. Also, did you get your Steam Deck?
Man, kind of makes me glad that the line for Patricia wasn't that long. Had too many games this year.
Who has shared in our suffering and in our glory.
Vinny is honest to God someone I wish I had more time to just hang out with, because we're acquainted, we're pals, but we're not what I would consider friends. He knows me, I know him, sort of deal.
Yeah.
But he's also very fucking eccentric in all the best ways. And he's always got something cooking up, and I don't know what that is, but it also makes it kind of hard to just like put some time away and just like, let's just have a fucking dinner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go to Wawa.
Yeah, let's go to Uno. It's open.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, too many games next year. Just be like, hey, Vinny, we go to Wawa.
Yeah.
I'll buy you some ice cream.
Me, a romantic candlelit dinner at Wawa.
the dawning.
You know, I hear
come to the pool party.
I hear the Hilton bonfire is lovely this time.
Listen, if John left me for Vinny Vine sauce, I'd understand.
I would never do such a thing. Why would you say that out loud? That said, I do have a Vinny's inflatable alien thing that he gave me. Out
Wait,
of the
you
way.
do?
Yeah, dude. All right, so no shit.
You actually do?
Yeah, he
God,
does. I've seen it.
Jesus.
No. Oh my god.
I want to say fucking, like, it wasn't frame one, right? But it was like, we make eye contact in the VIP room, and it's basically, hey, John. I was like, hey, Vinny, how's it going? Yeah, I'm doing fine. Here, have this. It's just a fucking inflatable alien that he gave to me. Says Vine sauce on it. Because he does this every convention that I see him in. He always has something that he just gives to people. One year it was like a squishy brain. Another year it was a rubber duck. And this past year it was an inflatable alien. That says Vine sauce.
Wait. I have to ask, was it already inflated when he gave it to you?
No. It was deflated. It was deflated. It was basically right out of the package.
Okay, I don't know why, because I just think he just basically pulls out a deflated thing, pulls it up in front of you, and just gives it to you.
If it's already inflated, wait a minute. This has Vinny's air in it. If I suck it out, it's basically like sucking face.
Finally,
that's good shit.
Vinny Vine sauce. God, I had one of the most like fucking out of pocket, like intrusive thoughts at TMG.
What's that?
Oh god.
So we would drive to, from the hotel to the fucking con just because it was hot as balls outside, right?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sure was.
Well, on the way I see Caddy, Ant Dude, and Gilly all walking on the sidewalk, and I'm like, I could wipe out my favorite YouTube channels right now.
Don't say that to the microphone.
End it all. But
Suja, I didn't fuck all the viewers.
It's like one of those fucking intrusive thoughts of, I could just drive off the road right now. You gotta pay taxes.
I'm doing it for you. But I forgot the fucking the grand battle between the grand companies is already here.
Yeah.
So I forget, what was the purpose of this exercise?
I think it's like a team building exercise for the Ishgardians.
Yeah, because so at the end of 3.0, Ishgard officially registered itself with the Grand Company of, well, not the Grand Company of Eorzea, but like the major three alliances. But now that we're on a very uncertain time where the Pope is dead, we're trying to get the dragons to be buddies and shit. Soldiers kind of need a bit of a pick-me-up, especially after that shit that happened with the lady and the arrow in her arm and chest.
Yeah, that was an intrusive thought that was acted upon.
Yeah. Hey, Josh, thank you for the tier 1. Hey, John, just got off work and saw that it's been 11 months. I didn't know you knew Vinny, Small World and such. Yeah, dude, like, it's not... Here's the thing. It's more than this... This is what just fucking cranks up my imposter syndrome more than anything. It's not so much I know them, it's that they know me. Because Vinny knew me through my YouTube channel. We officially met at a PAX. I don't remember what year it was. But we bunked heads because he watched my channel. The same for Caddy, the same for Ant, and the same for Scott the Waz. Now, I don't know, I think of those I mentioned, the one I'm probably the least familiar with is Scott. Because Scott is Scott. You know what I mean? Like, he is probably the biggest figurehead when it comes to this shit, and probably doesn't have any time at all for mingling. And I get it, because I don't have time for mingling either, because it's always so fucking awkward. But every time that I experienced something like that, man, I become such a shriveled up piece of shit because goddamn, it's like I'm nobody.
Walking on the back of giants.
Yeah, it's gonna say I'm nobody. Like, I've been doing this for a long time. Don't get me wrong. Like, full time since 2012, but originally since 2008. And I see these other YouTubers who are infinitely more fucking successful than I'll ever be in my fucking life. Say hi and shake my hand because, like, I watch your shit. You're really good. And I was like, fuck you. Thank you. But
fuck you.
all right, man. It's time to commit some war crimes. No, not here. Okay, we're gonna commit war crimes later. Pippin, right. I'm not gonna strike you first. We Lala's gotta stick together.
And
what the fuck, man?
Why?
Broken control, saying intrusive thoughts do not fuck around sometimes. I mean, yeah, like you'll be driving on a fucking bridge and you'll think to yourself, these guardrails can't stop me if I go over right now.
Dude, I used to fucking have to cross this one bridge over, like, this fucking railway every day getting home from work. And, like, yeah, I did have that thought sometimes, like,
what the fuck?
Do it.
Guys, don't do it.
I can do this and nobody would know.
Taking my girlfriend to work, there's this one spot where you have to like drive through 3 lanes of incoming traffic. And it's from a hill. You're at the bottom of the hill and traffic's coming at you from the top, so you can't see them.
Oh.
And I just think about, man, one of these days I'm just gonna get blindsided by someone going 90 miles down the road.
I probably wouldn't even feel it. Like, it's so instant.
The police is killing you today.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go away, Storm Veteran. You was well Serpent Veteran.
Okay, good night.
Completely unrelated note, intrusive thoughts. So I picked up the new Risk of Rain, and man, it does not fuck around.
What, the new difficulty?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about like the new 2D style Risk of Rain?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Returns, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a remake of the original Risk of Rain. They have a fucking control scheme that actually like makes sense to play with now. Which is great, because I fucking bought 2013 not too long ago, and it's like, wow, I don't know how to fucking play this game. None of these controls make sense in my brain. But now they have one that actually like functions basically identically to the Risk of Rain's new control scheme, so it feels playable again.
If it's a Risk of Rain, just don't go outside that day.
Yeah. Oh, hey Jason, that game's out now.
Yeah, I know. I told you it was out.
No, it just like it's actually physically out now for Steam.
Yeah.
Bro,
they have the link to their Steam page in the bottom.
I've been chosen.
Bro, no, quite literally, I've been looking at the Steam page all day, but it would just say, "Hey, coming soon," and I'm like,
they may have just been late with hitting the unlock button then.
Yeah. It's
unlike, you know, Persona 5 Tactica, which was a week early hitting the unlock button on Steam.
Like, they fixed it real fast, but like
people bought the game.
Oh Lord, he coming!
Hey, if you already downloaded it, just go offline and now you can play the whole game a week before release, technically legally.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, they're the ones who fucked up. They can't stop you.
Yeah.
Right.
You bought it. You download it through the correct ways.
Sure you can. Yatta.
Also, the OLED Steam Deck 1 terabyte is still up. All the OLEDs are still up, if I remember correctly. They've been doing really well with their like anti-scalping measures.
Which fucking Sony could learn something from that.
Right?
I mean, like, getting a PS5's not that hard now, because, like, the scalpers have calmed the fuck down, but...
And I can't get rid of them.
Like, the restrictions that they put on it, yeah, they did a real good job.
Ramani Momani versus one-armed Willie.
Don't call him that.
All right, fine. One-armed Sally. You're happy?
No.
1 Steam Deck purchase per week per account, and your account has to have your account has to be older than created before November. You have to have had a purchase prior to November.
What, on Steam in general?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which, I mean, that's nothing, because I think everyone is at least make a Steam purchase at least once a month and goes right to the backlog.
Yeah.
It's just to prevent people from using bots.
Yeah.
Oh god, I sure did buy a game on fucking Halloween and haven't booted it up once.
Broken Control, after all the shit that's happened with some of the Ishgardians like trying to revolt and we're shooting arrows at them at the wrong time, morale for the troops is at an all-time low, so we're having a training exercise to pep everybody up.
We're better than Garland, or we're better than all of them.
For garlic bread.
Yeah.
We reached the breaking point on scalpers when they had PS5 shortage and the chip shortage at the same time. Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, it sure was.
Wait, did he just LB and then just did fight or flight? I just love the animation.
But hey, it doesn't matter anyway. The PS5 doesn't have any games. Not until The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered comes out.
Fucking not, dude. There was not a post on the world that I've read all this year that made me feel so fucking tired. The Last of Us 2 getting a remaster so fucking soon after the original game came out.
I saw the fucking comparison post on the graphics, and it's the same picture.
We changed the color balance. And
like, Last of Us 1 getting a fucking PS4 version so quickly, that made sense, right? Like,
it wasn't backwards compatible, yeah.
Yeah. The fucking PS5 version of that one, already really unnecessary.
Yeah.
Last of Us 2 came out 3 years ago.
Yeah, and Last of Us 2 had a boost mode specifically for if you played it on the PS5.
Let's do it again.
So, man, it's such a unsubtle, I guess for lack of a better term, grift on Last of Us fans, because they know they'll eat that shit up.
I don't even know if it's like so much about fans as it is that like Naughty Dog knows that they can consistently sell this game.
Well, that's what I mean,
money.
Though, because I think the only folks that are going to get it now are folks that already bought the game 3 years prior, and they just was like, oh, let's fucking go, Team Sony, like that sort of shit.
It's not just Last of Us, though. They did it to Uncharted fans, too.
Yeah.
Did they?
What was the whole point of Uncharted 4?
Okay.
This is Nathan's last adventure, his last hurrah. This is going to be the end of the Uncharted series. There's nowhere else we can go after this. By the way, we're releasing Uncharted Lost Legacy in 8 months.
Huh?
That's my thing. Like, I'm thinking about it, and I think it's more that, like, they're trying to capitalize on the fact that they just put out the fucking Last of Us TV show.
Yeah.
They're trying to get people who otherwise weren't that interested in Last of Us to pick up the game it's based on.
To be fair, that didn't have Nate. That's not the point. Uncharted 4 was supposed to be the end, so they can focus on The Last of Us because there's nothing else they can do with Uncharted. And then they go and make another Uncharted game.
Oops.
Bruh, I just want another.
I don't know,
bro.
man. I think the point to move on from Last of Us ended like fucking 8 years ago or some other shit.
Yeah.
The fact that they keep dipping their hands into the Last of Us. Well, the funny thing about this is that the Last of Us, the games, all 2 of them, which you wouldn't know, it feels like there's 6 of them at this point. They're great games.
Yeah, Last of Us 1, Last of Us
Last
1,
of Us
Part 2.
1, Last of Us. Well, I can't speak for Last of Us 2 because I haven't played that myself. But they're phenomenal games. They don't need these fucking remasters, especially placed so close to each other from release. At this point, it would have been less contentious if you just made a 3rd game, announced the 3rd game, or you work on a completely different series.
I have, like, this is my conspiracy theory, so it's not like, this is not based in anything beyond vibes.
Okay.
I suspect that a big part of this is that the current state of AAA development makes it too expensive for them to fucking try and do something new.
Too expensive or too strenuous. No, I say strenuous, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
To develop the caliber of game they want and the amount of time they want.
Yeah, like that's the thing. If they did a fucking lower budget game, they could easily afford to do that. But they don't want to because they consider themselves prestige developers now.
Yeah, everything has to be a $200 million budget
a blockbuster.
game.
Everything has to be a blockbuster.
Yeah. You can't just have your fucking FNAFs made on a budget.
No, because that's cringe, and we're better than cringe.
Like, I think we're really seeing the effects of the current development cycle now with, like, this fucking massive glut of live service games that are coming out that no one wants to buy because people are tired of live service games.
Which is
like,
fun.
And they die in 6 months.
The thing, but here's the thing, though. I think the thing that I take away from this, and this is, like, I know this is kind of a jump, but the thing that I fear the most from this takeaway is that, well, clearly humans aren't viable for this anymore, so we're just gonna fucking AI all this shit that can generate these blockbuster titles with half of the manpower and still be up to the standards or code that we expect from all of our AAA developed games, when in reality it's probably going to be absolute horseshit and they won't have the foggiest idea as to why.
I mean, we've already been slightly down that road with, like, the advent of procedural generation and development tools.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's definitely going to get much worse.
Yes.
It is definitely going to get worse before it gets better.
If it gets better. Like, I hate to be that guy, but AI is here to stay. The most we can do is have this shit heavily regulated so that people can still find work within these fields that they studied their fucking ass off. But to me, it is extremely fucking naive to think we just need to kill AI. It's not going anywhere, guys. Like, I hate to be that person, but if you're thinking that AI is just going to fucking vanish because a few people will it so, is not going to make it a thing. It's here to stay.
So by the way, how do you like that new AI button on YouTube?
What are you talking about?
There's an AI button on YouTube right now.
Oh, is it the one that helps you report deepfakes?
No.
Which one are you talking about?
No, there's so let me go into my account here. Let's see, new features.
I do think that, like, because I have a friend who works in the fucking machine learning space. Like, this is what he did his college stuff on. It's what he got fucking hired at his job for before, like, the AI boom started happening.
Yeah.
I do think what is probably going to happen is a lot of the shit that these people are trying to make AI startups for is going to ultimately prove to be, non-viable, but AI is going to, like, eliminate certain fields.
Yes.
Like a big issue right now is because, like, spam filters for AI are not very well developed. A lot of, like, like indie publishing things for like short stories are running into issues where their submission boxes are being flooded with low effort AI garbage, and none of it's good. AI is not good at writing.
No,
but the ability to like generate AI junk en masse has made it really hard for these magazines to stay afloat.
Oh man, I feel bad for hiring managers with the absolute dog shit flood of AI job applications.
Yeah, that's become like a really big problem too.
But I finally found it here. So
we get the
right
victory
now
emote.
they have
we get the victory emote and the battle stance emote, I think, from these quest lines. These are really cool. So basically, we'll go back to your point, Jason, because I don't want to drop this conversation. With this, we get the victory emote. I'm not sure if the battle stance emote comes with it or that comes later. Actually, hold on. Let me check beast stance. Do I have beast stance already? I do not have beast stance yet. We get that later.
I think you get it
immediately after. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we get the victory emote, which changes depending on the job you're using. Wait, do I not fucking? I hit. It's V pose. Sorry.
Yeah.
So it's rewarding.
It's basically like, think like old school Final Fantasy, right? When you win a battle, and your character and your character does a little pose at the end. It's basically what this emote is paying respect to. So imagine like winning a battle and your character does this after it's done. I love V pose. V pose and battle pose are legit really fun emotes that change depending on what the job you're using, and it's also gender dependent too. Because males do different poses than what females do. And honestly, I really wish battle stance and V pose was unisex. Because there are battle poses and victory poses that certain genders can do that I think are objectively better than the other one. And at that point, I wish battle stances and V poses were unisex.
Yeah, the girl monk V pose is like really boring.
Yeah, it's really boring.
Anyway, back to AI.
Yeah, I'm sorry for breaking the topic up. What were we talking about? Right.
No, you're good. So like right now they got a feature where under YouTube videos on Android there will be an ask button where you can ask questions about the video, and like it will have a conversational AI analyze the video and answer the questions for you. There's another one where you can get comment topics summarized by AI. So where it'll like browse the comment section and give you like the general topics that are being talked about in the comment section and shit.
Thank you for your concern, my lord.
It's really weird.
That stuff is really dangerous too, because like AI is not very good at actually giving accurate information. Because people have this idea that AI has like an intelligence it doesn't actually have.
Watching too many fucking movies.
Yeah. Because I think the name AI in itself is like really misleading and makes people think that to begin with.
Yeah.
But like a really good example here is like if you ask an AI to answer specific math problems, it gets it wrong more than it gets it right.
Hey, just like me.
Hallucinations.
Yeah, and that's because AI doesn't actually think. It's just an algorithm that calculates what the most likely thing to come after a thing that you ask it is. Which is why it's good at coding and writing cover letters, because they're very formulaic. But it's really bad at writing fiction, because fiction is like, it's not so strictly structured. People have unique styles.
Yep.
Well, it's a super advanced text predictor, pretty much.
That's pretty much, yeah. But it has no imagination.
Yeah.
Like, AI does not have imagination.
And, like, that's also part of why it's, like, gotten so good at art, because a lot of the time a lot of AI training, like image captchas that everyone has done at some point in their time on the internet, is about training AIs to recognize specific shapes as things. But the thing is, like, because AI can't think, if something does not match the, like, way a shape looks in its database, it's not going to be able to properly generate that. So, like, a consistent thing with image AIs is they can't generate you a school bus as seen from above.
Yeah.
And AI would fail the Jigglypuff from above.
Oh god.
Yeah, but at the same time, AI doesn't need to be all that creative to make Sakimi-chan art.
No, that's the thing, right? Like fucking AI. A lot of these AI are like very clearly like trained on just like what was top ranking on ArtStation because they all have the same styles.
Yeah.
To the point where like when I'm looking to see if something's AI generated first, generally the first time I get like the vibe that it might be AI is if it looks like fucking League of Legends art.
That yeah, and you know what though, the fucking thing I hate the most about it, because it's not even so much because I see some folks in the chat, it was like, AR art's easy to pick, just look at the hands and that sort of shit. Here's the thing though, folks, AI art is already learning to fix that sort of shit.
They're training it on hands.
Yeah. So now more than ever, it's getting harder and harder to distinguish what might be real and AI. There are still sort of telltale signs you can tell with general AI art, like depending on how the character's shaded. If the character's fucking shiny as shit for no fucking reason, more often than not, it is an AI art. But the thing I hate the most is that now when folks genuinely post something that's not AI art, folks now gotta double think in whether or not it's AI or not.
Mm-hmm.
And
is this AI or are you just shit at drawing hands?
It's frankly fucking upsetting because now I hate that that's become part of the discourse. It's more like, this piece is really good. It unfortunately also looks AI generated.
Yeah. So what I do now is especially anytime I stumble across a new artist that does porn, I check to see in their media tab, okay, I need 2 different characters from different series that have wildly different art styles. Do they look exactly the same? If they do, it's most likely AI.
Yeah. The thing I actually check for a lot these days, I check the way the hair looks. Because something that is really consistent with AI is, even though it is getting better at the shapes of things, it's really bad at rendering. So, like, really specifically, I'll often look at AI art, and it's like, the edges of this hair look really weirdly muddy. That suggests to me that this might actually be
To
AI.
me specifically, it's skin texture, cloth texture, because I think that's a big giveaway, because I swear AI thinks everything's made out of saran wrap.
Yeah.
And eyes.
The eyes are like super glassy.
Glassy, or they tend to bleed into the skull, I think is also a pretty big giveaway.
Yeah. Also with the hair, if it has that SA2 battle shininess issue, it's most likely AI.
But here's the thing though, folks, again, a year, 2, give or take, these aren't going to be issues.
Yeah.
Like, AI will learn to overcome these issues, and then soon it'll be harder and harder to tell whether or not something was genuinely drawn from scratch from a human or a computer generated that. Yeah. And again, I hate to be that person, but that is the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
And I don't think the best course of action is to pretend it's not, and then just further depress yourself years later when you see the shit still happening. And that it's just the way it is, folks. I mean, it sucks, and we gotta learn how to fucking deal with it. But that doesn't mean we gotta like it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the big fucking thing about it. It's like, well, that means we don't gotta like it.
Oh yeah. By the way, OpenAI fired their CEO.
Yes.
With an AI.
No, like, the way that they, like, fucking removed him very suddenly, which suspects to me there might be some, like, FTX level scandals going on here. Because, like, there's been some sketchy stuff about him known for a while, and that didn't get him fired. But they, like, very suddenly today removed him from everything. So it's like,
the board just ejected him from the company.
Here's the thing, Azura. The best course of action is to fucking do something about it. I don't think this is going to be like an NFT thing. It's not. It's much worse. And I'll tell you, the main reason for it, I personally think so anyway, is because of porn.
Yeah.
The porn scene with AI art is going to fucking... it's already exploding.
It's so bad.
And that in itself, for a lot of tech heads, is a viable, very sustainable source of income.
Not just AI art, deep fakes.
Yes. Which is very fucking troubling. Super fucking troubling, dude. Like, I get AI art, but deep fakes, pornographic images of actual people that's not them, but it looks like them to simulate a fantasy, that's fucked.
And imagine they just have it scrape faces.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago that one fucking YouTuber guy got, like, caught looking at AI porn of a different YouTuber.
Yup. And, like, imagine you have this thing scrape just faces to make a database of faces to use for fucking deep fake porn, right?
Yeah.
Imagine, you know, suddenly your dead fucking daughter is in a deep fake porn video because her face was on the news and, like, it scraped her face from the news.
Jesus Christ, dude. I hope you guys don't jerk off to Johnny porn, right? Like, I hope you guys are not actually fucking masturbating to AI generated images of me, right? Oh, everyone got real quiet when I said that.
Sorry, I was jerking off.
The consequences of AI with us, like, not doing anything to put any sort of protections in place. It's gonna be fucking awful in the next 5 years.
Not even.
Yeah.
That's why.
And Retro Foxhound 98. I know you've been repeatedly mentioning. I'm assuming Nightshade and Glaze are groups that are against this sort of shit, and I have no doubt they are doing their best to fight the cause. But I think, again, in a year or two time, it won't matter.
So I've actually been following these. What they basically are they're programs you can run your art through that makes them poison AI training algorithms.
Okay.
If they try and run your art through them.
Right.
I know that, like, I don't remember, like, the specific machine learning thing that, like, most AI art people were doing was run through, but I know that, like, Glaze, they eventually managed to correct for it, but Nightshade, I don't think they have yet.
Well, and also you have the issue of these places that are trying to make software and tools to combat against AI. Yeah, they're making like hundreds of thousands of dollars on this, and then the people who are making AI are getting billions upon billions of dollars in investments every year.
Yeah.
So they're not going to keep up.
For what it's worth, though, I do think that, like, all these companies investing into AI right now are not going to get their returns because AI is not as useful for as many things as they think it is. It's like when fucking all of a sudden people started getting hard into the metaverse, and suddenly every tech thing that was coming out was fucking blockchain enabled.
Yeah. I do agree that I think a big thing that folks are gonna fuck themselves in the end is just the oversaturation, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone and their grandmother that learn of this, because you gotta think about the average Joe in this situation. An average Joe in this situation learns about this program, this machine that helps them produce something that they like looking at with little to no effort, and of course they'd fucking jump on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem
Eat
is
your slop.
Yeah. But the thing is, there are like 80,000 different distributors of that thing that average Joe wants. Average Joe can only pick from one. What do the other 79,999 programs do? Lose money.
Yeah. It's like how there's the fucking anime industry is bigger than ever. Oh, none of these fucking studios can afford to pay their animators.
Yeah.
Because they're making more anime than anyone could ever feasibly watch right now.
Yeah.
And anyways, that's why Mappa's fucking falling apart. I don't think we're getting Chainsaw Man Season 2, y'all. Also, Redistinian's on screen.
Fucking, Zombieland is also Mappa, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
And so is JJK.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly why this is becoming
episode
an issue,
17.
because fucking season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen is being produced under. Actually, no, like fucking season 3. I think they're on right now. But it's being produced. 2. Is it 2? Okay.
Yeah.
But it's being produced under like conditions that are so fucking absurd that Japanese animators are like speaking about on Twitter, and normally like no one fucking talks about this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Metal Insanity in the chat, man, why did AI have to be brought up? And I do apologize for, making the topic pretty grim in the situation, but the reality of the situation is that this is a thing happening, and it's only going to get worse. Mm-hmm. And the answer to that is not burying your head in the sand and hoping it goes away. It's not. It's here to stay. And those individuals that in the know how to combat it will do their best. Someone will just take their place and make it easier to avoid the situation originally, or just because that's how it works, folks. That's always how it works.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, be the change you want to see in the world. Do not reach out to your politicians. Don't help lobby for just politicians to get rid of these issues and stuff. Just eat the rich. That's honestly the only solution, to eat the rich.
Yeah. But like this is exactly why fucking everyone who is going to strike right now has been lobbying super hard for hard AI protections in their in their strike demands.
Yeah.
Legalize cannibalism.
Legalize cannibalism. That's right.
Hells, take that worm!
Politicians won't give a fuck and take your money. Well, they will give a fuck. They'll be fucking themselves with the $25,000 they spent on OnlyFans.
That's called topical humor.
It's pretty funny that we're talking about this as Estinian AI generates his own Nidhogg cosplay.
Yeah.
That was good.
Death to Nidhogg.
The voices are getting louder.
Death to Nidhogg. Yeah.
Hey, we're not synced up at all. Can we start the chant over? All right, I lead.
Dude. Oh yeah, this is the only time they actually use the prelude during these events. And I love it.
The title screen theme, yeah.
Yeah. I honestly, Heavensward's prelude is probably the best. Maybe because it starts off slow and quiet.
Well, because it's very melancholic.
Yeah. But it doesn't blast your ears every time you load up the game.
What, blast your ears? What do you think blast your ears? Which one?
Endwalker?
Endwalker? Really? You think?
Tales of
Lost and Fire and Fame!
And then you got Shadowbringers. Oh!
Riding home.
And I forgot Stormblood.
Stormblood was just drums. Stormblood was like...
Yeah. Stormblood is actually quite understated.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, Heavensward's still the best one. Because of how nice it is.
Your favorite title screen, though, I think... Honestly, I know we memed on it. I actually really like Endwalkers.
I still miss the fucking Shadowbringers one with the big fucking cut in the sky. That shit's cool.
Yeah, that's raw as shit.
So I have a question. I know the thing in the Endwalker logo is supposed to be the ship.
Yeah.
But why does it look so different from the ship that we take?
No. I think that's supposed to be the Tower of Babel. Because that is how we get to the moon. Because you're not going to fucking tell me that rectangle is supposed to be the Ragnarok.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just an Amano moment.
Yeah, it's just it's probably just an Amano moment. I always took it as the Tower of Babel.
Oh, okay. That actually sort of makes sense, but at the same time, why is the Tower of Babel in space?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. We're getting close to the end of 3.2 because I don't remember when 3.2 ends specifically.
I forgot the title of the thing, but the Gears of Change is
3.3 was Revenge of the Horde, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
If you're talking about space, I mean, you can't forget.
I remember 3.3 very well.
I love
because
the Halo thing,
no one in Duty Finder could fucking do the Nidhogg fight. So that was the first time I ever had to ask the FC for help.
And people still didn't know how to fucking do it.
No, we did clear it.
We did clear
Just
it, but at what
dodge!
cost?
Master Chief, what are you doing? Finishing this series.
Ending on a blatant cliffhanger that'll cause millions to buy Halo 3.
Halo Infinite, man.
No, like, so here's the thing though, like, so when I made that Patreon poll at the beginning of the year between Doom and Halo, like, Doom won by a landslide. Like, there's no fucking contest. But a part of me was like, oh, that's unfortunate, because I was actually looking forward to replaying Halo.
Yeah,
Finally giving
I really wish Halo won, so you and I could do co-op story mode in Halo Infinite.
I says this is not a jovial thing you're about to mention. Oh no, I just got poisoned.
Yeah, they promised it, and then it never became a thing.
It was not all that long ago.
Half their fucking promises for Halo Infinite have just not come to fruition.
As Lord Horshfarm called it.
And P-Dan finds their way back. I will strangle P-Dan, for the love of God.
Who's P-Dan?
P-Dan was a player that we ran into during our Metal Gear Peace Walker recordings.
Oh, okay.
Eons ago. Yeah. So it's a fun little tidbit or testnet detail for this cutscene. But Alphino, as we're recouping and rendezvousing inside our home of operations, he brings us a drink. But we sort of look at the drink with disdain because the last time we had what we thought was just innocent little hot cocoa turned out to be spiked.
It's so funny watching the Warrior of Light have war flashbacks every time their hands and drinks down. There was a moment in a later cutscene where, like, someone goes to pour them a drink and they're just like, nah, I'm good.
I'm fine.
Is this drink spiked with shitty trauma dumping again?
Oh boy, more echo.
We must fight for him.
Oh boy, more character drama.
We may struggle.
Alpha, no, just let me drink the hot cocoa and I'll pass out and read your backstory.
I like a dose of trauma with 2 sugars.
I only have 1.
The Halo live action series. Oh my god.
I forgot that was even a thing until Ian mentioned it.
It's so bad.
I went to a MomoCon panel with the voice of Halo Master Chief and it was someone else. I want to say it was Cortana's voice actor. And, like, neither of them could, like, talk about it for contractual reasons, but you could tell they were not happy. Like, they were talking around it with, like, the faintest praise I have ever seen in my life.
It's a show.
This is definitely...
You can stream it.
This is definitely Halo.
They give it the fucking Kojima review. Yeah, we saw it.
Kojima review is my favorite phenomenon. Like, he will never say a movie is bad, but you can always tell because he just says nothing.
Oh yeah, because there's just like that one image where you see like a fucking paragraph of text, and then the next image, I saw Spider-Man. Or I saw the movie.
I saw the Marvels.
Oh yeah, it was the Marvels. Yep, it was a movie.
Not even that, just I saw the Marvels.
Also, Cortana sitting in the cuck chair being cannon. Oh shit. Yo, can you? JC's mentioning that in the chat too. So I have been completely tuned out of MCU shit for like the past 2 years. What's going on with Kang? Because I know the actor playing Kang was in Hot Water.
And they're dropping the Kang storyline.
Just completely.
Yes, it's like if Thanos was teased.
Yeah.
And then they just never bring Thanos in, ever. And this whole build-up goes nowhere.
What are they doing? Literally, all of these fucking movies were building up to this multiverse because of this dude, and now they can't. So what are they gonna do?
Something else.
Well, now they're building up the multiverse with Spider-Man, and based off the cast listing, there is a non-zero chance that they may make Trouble canon.
Who?
The Spider-Man comic line called Trouble, or the technically Marvel romance comic line called Trouble. And
are you saying Trouble?
Yes, it's just called Trouble.
Okay, because your voice is sort of cutting out. I can't hear the T on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, if you know, you know.
Oh no. Oh no, I googled this.
Can you pass me a link?
Yeah. I'll put it in. I'll put it in muted.
Thank you.
Why don't they just make it Dr. Doom?
What the fuck? How is this? What?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Trouble is
the
a
thing
5.
I'm worried about is them like bringing Silk in, especially because MJ's kind of out in the current MCU Spider-Man stuff. Silk is a cool character who sure does spend half of her time fucking and sucking with Spider-Man because spider hormones.
Oh, if you think that's bad, this is even worse.
Oh, I know. I read that Wikipedia description. I saw teen pregnancy.
So
I have no idea what anyone's talking about.
So Marvel likes to do like branch out a little bit.
Okay.
And so this time around, they wanted to branch out with a romance comic about teens, and yeah, it's Aunt May is actually Peter's mom.
Hate that.
Through affairs.
Hate that.
Ain't her best friend.
And Mary, you know, the one that we think that has been Peter's mom this whole time, Mary just kind of was given heat by May. Yeah, I don't want this baby. You can have him.
What the fuck did I just read? I feel like I've seen this somewhere.
I mean,
yeah, it's not canon at all.
You say it's not canon at all. Does that actually mean any fucking thing?
Yeah, it's not canon. But if you look at the cast listing for this new movie coming out, it looks like they may be going that route.
Comics are weird. Movies that adapt those comics are weird. They can say something is canon or not canon. They can just fucking change their minds later because that's how comics sustain themselves. That's how movies sustain themselves.
It's true.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
You know, Emmerich right
movie?
there.
Madam Web.
Oh.
Emmerich is just basically showing how I feel right now.
Oh, right, these two. Because I forget, these guys just fucking vanish for the longest time. And then starting with 3.3 and beyond, Papa Limo and Ida head back to the MSQ. But they're working more, these guys, these scenes are more building towards Stormblood. And not really tied to Heavensward. But they'll have more prominence later.
You know, you didn't even take off your damn tattoo, and you're still wearing that same visor. Take it off.
Madam Web isn't MCU, it's the shit Sony's desperately trying to make. Here's the thing, though, Emil. Fucking Venom references MCU shit. Spider-Verse references MCU shit. We literally just had a Spider-Man movie where Sony Spider-Man met up with Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, meeting up with MCU Spider-Man. Nothing fucking matters anymore. There is no canon. There is no consistent continuity. It's we're gonna put on the screen whatever fucking makes people happy.
Nothing is off limits.
Yes.
And everything is potentially canon. And also, fuck it. We're gonna try and make the movie canon Earth 616 now. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just slop now. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. Like, it's just slop.
Yeah.
Eat your slop.
Yeah.
I have so many thoughts about how MCU movies are just like, it's all the same shit. It's like, it's so clearly like the same formulas and them like putting stuff together to just fucking, because they know it always sells. Every single movie is a 7 out of 10. That is technically a 10 out of 10 movie insofar as it tastes.
I can consume it.
I can consume it and I can turn my brain off and look at pretty colors for a while, but like, do I feel emotionally fulfilled after it? Did anything matter? Not really. Like, and making everything matters, nothing matters.
We're gonna do normal raids and trial before we end the stream because it's 1:30 in the morning.
And
oh my god, when did it become 1:30?
Time flies when you're talking about godly cuckolding.
Oh god.
Listen, Joseph sat in the cuck chair while God and Mary got down.
We don't need 3 tanks.
Or do you?
There we go. Okay, I think we're good to go. Check your portrait.
So, were those Maze Runner movies good at all?
No, they're not.
Movies?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign for Zelda.
Sure ain't.
I'm of the similar mindset, Lineback. I think it's way too early for us to assess anything about Zelda outside of who's directing it, I think.
I will. I think it's gonna be shit.
You think so? Like, based off of what, if you don't mind me asking?
Everyone attached to this movie does not have the most stellar, like, background in terms of, like, resume. That's the word I'm looking for. Like, the producer is the guy who, like, famously ruined the Sony Spider-Man movies, and the director is the guy who did the Maze Runner movies. I think it'll be decent, but I don't think it'll be good.
It'll probably, I mean, listen, isn't it like the safest assumptions that it's going to be just as inoffensive as the Mario movie?
Yes, I think it is going to be very much as inoffensive as the Mario movie was. Yeah. That being said, I think it's going to be inoffensive in like the most generic ways possible. Like, it is going to read like a fucking generic 2000s action movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's gonna take forever to actually come out with Nintendo having to step in every third line.
Yeah.
Just like actual Zelda games.
Let Link say fuck.
And this movie's gonna take 8 years to produce.
And it's going to be like, remember how everyone complained about Twilight Princess having too much brown and bloom? It's just gonna be brown.
No, I think it'll be some shades of green in that one.
No, it's gonna be brown, and all the bloom's gonna be from the CG that they have to blur out.
Oh my god, I'm so tired of movies that like are these big fucking CGI masterpieces. I'm not loud anymore. I don't care if something.
Honestly, it's not so much about the CGI, it's the format of trailers now that fucking tire me out. Because like every big blockbuster, like comic book or big adaptation otherwise, seems to run the gamut of these tired ass percussions where it's like every fucking trailer that we see involving these movies, and it's like, I swear to Christ, you put all these trailers together and it's from the same fucking movie.
Yeah. In a world.
Hold on, you don't. You do not fuck. Hold on, you hold your tongue. Don Fontaine was a treasure, and you do not speak ill of the dead. I actually really like that man's voice.
Hey, I mean, he had a nice voice. It's just, I'm so glad we're beyond the in a world, because that was getting old fast. But no, like the whole CG fest of movies, where you might as well just have it be a fully animated movie instead of live action, has been getting really obnoxious. And there's only been very few that have wowed me, like Avatar 2. And even then, that took like a decade and has its own problems, especially with the director.
Yeah. I feel like the fucking epitome of like the exact problem with like modern movie productions is all these fucking Disney live action remakes, because every single one has been like the blandest movie I've ever watched. CGI masterpieces, but like they're so bland, none of them ever needed to exist, and they all look like shit.
Avatar is mid. Well, no, it's not mid. It's just extremely horrible. And white man saved Native Americans.
Yeah.
White man hero. White man reborn as Native American.
Wait, what did I come back into?
Avatar.
Okay.
Yeah, the last Airbender.
I'm impressed that like James Cameron made an entire movie series for his furry private species, and like they managed to make them impressively unfuckable. If anyone says they want to fuck a Na'vi, they're lying.
Glacier Clear has joined the chat. But like, at least with Avatar 2, it really is like a masterpiece as far as animation and what you can do with CG.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like the whole point of that movie being in water the way it is to prove how far we've come from something like Waterworld. Which, by the way, I've heard is like apparently not that bad as long as you're watching the extended cut. It's just the theatrical cut cut a lot of the stuff that actually made an interesting movie.
Hey, chat, you just self-reported. Now I know which one of y'all are the horny motherfuckers.
Took my bait. Guy is playing chess, everyone's playing checkers. Kick me.
Absolutely fucking self-reported. Good God. Now I know which one of y'all are the fucking Na'vi fuckers, the mod fuckers.
This is why I don't react to porn names I know when people mention them. But you can't even afford a little twitch because too much will give you away. Oh no, I blinked with the left eye when someone said something I referenced. Yeah, we're gonna do this no more red roulette, and then we're gonna call it a wrap because that was the end of the 3.2 storyline. So when we next meet up, we're gonna be doing 3.3, and this one has the trial because this is essentially 3.3 is essentially the end of the second story of Heavensward, and starting with 3.4 and beyond, we are building up the Stormblood. And that means we can start getting those other extremes done and over with because we have a couple. Oh, Brute Justice.
Technically, There's one part that doesn't build up towards Stormblood, but it's just a.
Oh, it's an amazing moment.
Yeah,
it's an amazing moment. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's an arc. That's all I'm gonna say. That's gonna lead to something else.
Hey, Breaker, it's okay that you got called out. I had to know who the fuck I was talking about to call you out. So
I can make
just as guilty.
That way I can make an informed opinion.
Remember, you think you found our alt Twitters? No, you haven't.
Blinky knows.
Wait, huh?
Alt Twitters.
No.
What?
Yes.
Alternate Twitters? Hold on, but isn't it a safe assumption that everybody at least has an alternate Twitter so they don't have to be horny on me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because Twitter fucking broadcasts your likes and bookmarks.
I was gonna say, yeah, because if you bookmark your shit on your main account,
it shows your bookmarks now?
saying, I was gonna say, it was like, no, oh my god, if it did, I wouldn't be streaming right now. But here's the thing, like, if you're on your main account and you bookmark everything, you're a coward. Also, the Steam regulators just fucking detonated. If this was on content, that'd be a wipe.
Yeah.
So, like, Twitter's algorithm has been, like, extremely fucking horny if you like anything art-related. Wait, let's see. Let me open my safe word Twitter, and what's the first thing I find? The first thing I find is Testament and various forms of lingerie.
Who?
Testament from Guilty Gear.
Ian, I hate to be this guy, but I gotta call it like I see it. If bookmarks become public, half of the site is gonna be arrested, i.e. if bookmarks become public, I'm going to be arrested because I'm not the only one, right? Yeah.
Self-report.
I love Ian, but I gotta read between the lines.
I feel like people would be very disappointed if they saw my bookmarks on my main. It's mostly just art tutorials.
It's tutorials on my end.
Yeah.
Do I have bookmarked? Because I don't really think I use them.
I use them a lot on my side account, but that's mostly also for just references, because it's mostly a 14 side account.
I have 6 bookmarks total. One of them is the fucking the my child will da 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 and then like Jesus on the right. And this one was in reference to people figuring out how to mute the algorithm with like the suggestions and stuff.
Yeah.
One of my bookmarks is from the Sonic Twitter takeover from last year. One of my bookmarks is my favorite one. Let me post it in muted, and then I'll post it on Twitch. But it's from the USCPSC, and it's surprise, the enchanted scorpion of your dreams. It's so fucking stupid that we have government-funded shit posts.
Yeah, if it works, it works.
The what? The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission.
Hey, speaking of which, you see that fucking one that they posted earlier today about not fucking shoving frozen turkeys in barrels of hot oil?
No.
Year?
You see, we as a human species need to partake in natural selection every once in a while. And if it means culling the herd with these dumbasses putting frozen turkeys inside a vat of hot oil, let them.
You know, I'd agree, but insurance is unfortunately a deterrent to natural selection.
Hey, speaking of which, John, did you buy a turkey yet?
What? No. Turkeys are never the problem. It is everybody else. Like, I made the mistake one year, a few years ago, of doing grocery shopping the day before Thanksgiving.
Oh no, don't do that.
It was a cesspool of humanity, entitled humanity. and everything in between. And it sucked, and I never wanted to do it again. I'm not going to do it again. All of my food shopping I'm gonna be doing for Thanksgiving will be on like the coming Monday.
As someone who has spent way too long working retail in their life, everything you think Black Friday is actually the day before a major holiday.
Yes.
The most entitled people you have ever met in your life will come out the day before Christmas and get mad that you don't have for.
Hey, Nora.
Yeah?
Y'all got any nutmeg left?
Why the fuck did I do that?
Why the fuck did you do that?
Because I thought I was aiming my back jump better.
Only retail workers would understand. People coming in the day before Thanksgiving to get nutmeg for their fucking pumpkin pies. It's like, we've been out for a fucking week, you idiots. Why did you wait until the last second?
I worked Halloween. People were coming in on Halloween and being like, do y'all have any more costumes in the back? I was like, no! What? What you see is what we got! They're already on discount, bro!
Can you check in the back?
I mean, which to be fair, I mean those discounts are amazing because Nora and I went to a Home Depot like the week of Halloween, and that shit was like 75% off.
It sure was.
Like that shit was amazing.
Yeah. I need to go over these last few these last 3 bookmarks. One is Shantae dancing because, well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta say, you're coping hard. It's like if I like all the Shantae dances, Limited Run will give me my statue on time.
One's Bob on Battlefield, where we mourn the lives lost of Bob on Battlefield.
Excuse me. Oh no! Oh no! It's depressing.
And then, of course, the last one is just lowest core.
As in Family Guy? Yeah, okay.
God.
Every now and then, a funny Family Guy clip shows up on my timeline, and it's like, yeah, this show was sometimes funny.
Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Oh no, we're gonna end this. I know, because we got pretty fucking depressing in some conversations we had for this stream. We're gonna end it on a bright note. Let's go Fall Guys, just for a game, just for a round. Let's go Fall Guys. People die.
We have to honor the lives lost.
Mario don't know how to feel about this.
People die and Mario wahoos. When is Mario gonna stop wahooing?
Oh, so that's why they hired Chris Pratt.
My fellow baboms.
Yeah,
as we give our lives for our boss.
Eating lasagnas.
Alright, here's my controversial opinion. I actually don't think he sounds that bad as Garfield. I still think it's a dick move to fucking cast him in the movie.
The thing is, though, so obviously, if you keep casting him in different roles where he's just speaking like natural Chris Pratt, some roles are gonna fit better with that voice than others. And I would think in your case, Chris Pratt's natural voice sounds better for Garfield than it does like Mario, right?
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Here's the thing, like, I am so fucking ambivalent to Garfield as a concept. Like,
no, I feel you.
I watched Garfield a lot growing up. Don't do this to me now, man. I'm not fucking mentally ready for Koopa Cape with just the wubs. But fucking man, like everyone's talking about like Chris Pratt just doing the regular voice for Garfield, man. Fucking Garfield's gonna be Garfield's like, man, I was like, I'm surprised people still give a shit this much about Garfield. I haven't cared about Garfield in like 20 years.
I don't think they actually give a shit about it. I think it's just another excuse to shit on celebrity casting, which is fine by me.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Chris Pratt to show up in Zombie Land Part 3. Just have a cameo. My only regret is playing Garfield and just dying.
Yeah, but as much as we hate celebrity castings and stuff, and absolutely agree with Robin Williams about how voice actors should be appreciated, and we shouldn't just put out slop with celebrities. We're all fucking hypocrites. The second that Scott Pilgrim trailer went up and it had the original fucking cast,
yeah,
everyone popped off.
Okay, but hear me out though. I think Michael Cera should actually be a voice actor more than he does like on-screen acting.
Yes, he's good.
Yeah, I would agree. Michael Cera is a great voice actor.
Yeah. Chris Evans, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
That may be America's ass, but it's not America's voice.
Wrong Chris.
I know, they all blend together.
I remember the days when everyone on my Tumblr timeline was horny for all the Chris's. Before we knew.
Oh. Wait, no, which Chris are we talking here?
God, can we not continue this
some
train
that
of
are
thought?
very...
I don't like where this conversation's going. I don't like where this conversation's going.
Okay.
Specifically the MCU ones.
Okay, thank God.
I ate shit.
John, you're going the wrong way. You're gonna eat shit again.
No, he's not. Treat this like Savage.
Man, I had to deliberately record Fall Guys enough just to get the Fruit Shoot game, just to piss myself off for the Sonic Superstars review, and it never loaded. And I was like, all right, I guess I gotta use another game.
Which MCU one? Yeah, there's like 6.
Yeah. It's all 3 MCU ones. People used to be really horny for back when Tumblr was way more into like MCU stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, Tumblr? I thought Tumblr was only interested in like Tumblr sexy men. And nobody.
I don't know how to tell you this. Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark was a Tumblr sexy man for a while.
Wait a what? Huh?
Yeah. I remember that time.
Also, Loki is also a sexy man.
But wait, hold on. Yeah. But Robert Downey Jr. is legit a great looking dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's the suits, not like the Iron Man suits, but like the business suits that everyone got super fucking horny for. I mean, Nanami is having that issue.
I wouldn't say none of them classify as a Tumblr sexy man.
John, I am so excited for us to finish Gravity Falls. There's a character in that's a Tumblr sexy man, and I guarantee you're not going to guess which one it is.
Okay. Oh, all right, don't even hint towards it because I have fun guessing this sort of shit.
Do you know of anything about Mob Psycho, John?
I do. Yeah, we watched the entire series.
Yeah. Why is Reagan the Tumblr sexy man when literally all of his characters he's a loser?
But that's why. That's why he's Tumblr sexy, because he's a fucking loser. That's exactly it, because he's a fucking loser.
Oh my God, he's such a loser. I'm going to draw him in the tightest business suit in his life.
Yes.
And the people who fucking who were animating the series clearly understood this because they leaned into it.
Tony Stark is not a fucking loser. He's a billionaire playboy philanthropist. That's a gag in Avengers.
John, are you saying that Elon's not a loser?
Well, fucking Elon. Hold on. You keep Elon far the fuck away from the word sexy. Even ironically, I will shit my ass if he ever wins Tumblr sexy man. Where the fuck do I got the fuck me, dude. I got the blue one.
You put in all these comments about, how Iron Man's not a loser. But, Elon's a loser.
He's not. But Tony Stark is not a loser, though.
They made up one of the fan fiction. That's what matters. He's an emotionally tortured white man, and that's what counts.
Yo, fuck off! That did not hit me.
Wait, you didn't get, huh?
I love that post from yesterday where someone was just like, remember back whenever we were all super thirsty for Elon? And it shows Elon with like this really pimply fucking face. Like 15 years ago. It's like, what do you mean we?
Yeah, that's what we call self-reporting.
Tumblr sexy men are picked. They don't have to make sense.
Listen, let me tell you the secret to determining whether a character is going to be a Tumblr sexy man or not, okay? Is he fanfic bait? Congratulations, they're going to make him a Tumblr sexy man whether it makes sense or not. That's why Akechi is a sexy man.
Yeah. And don't get me started about Tumblr sexy women and how everyone was like barking for Makima, and then they're gonna have a rough time once the anime starts
barking for Makima. I'm caught up, but I still am.
Akechi sucks. Yes. That is. Can I pin this?
You should.
Wait, was Elon Musk in Iron Man 2?
Is he?
Where was he in Iron Man 2? Even as a cameo?
God, it's been fucking years since I've watched Iron Man 2. I don't remember.
Where did he cameo? In the courtroom scene? Like, in the race set piece?
This will be pinned for the next 5 minutes.
I don't remember that at all. Man, the Wonder movie sucked him up. No, come on. I don't know. I don't understand this hate for Iron Man 2. Listen, I understand it's not as good as the first movie. I'll be the first to say I love Iron Man 1. The first movie, 2008, holy shit. Still remains one of my top MCU movies. But I genuinely enjoyed Iron Man 2. No, I genuinely enjoyed that movie. I don't know. I don't understand people's beef with it.
It's so boring.
Is it boring? I wasn't thoroughly enjoying myself.
I don't remember most of it, which makes me think
it
probably was like a 7 out of 10 for
me.
But
I also really liked fucking Sam Rockwell as the villain, because I like Sam Rockwell. I think he's a great actor.
I was worried you were about to say, and I also like Thor 2.
Yeah. No, I don't like Thor 2. Thor 2 put me to fucking sleep. I'm not joking about that, actually.
Right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, Thor 2 put me to sleep.
Like, how is every Thor movie except Ragnarok just like bad? Like,
no, Thor 2 is bad. Thor 1's boring.
Yeah,
Thor 1's just mediocre.
I have seen every single Thor movie in theaters, and like it is impressive that like they made only one good one.
Right.
Oh yeah, so over.
That one was half his movie anyway. It wasn't even a full Thor movie.
Actually, wait, no, I don't think I saw Love and Thunder in theaters. I think we pirated that one.
Hey, good shit, Avalon.
Hey.
And report.
So,
I'm using 7 out of 10 as an average score, not because it notes it as good, but because I think a 7 out of 10 is the exact point where a movie is just good enough that like I can't say it's bad, but not bad enough that it's interesting.
Hey, at least we're getting these 7 out of 10 films and 6 out of 10 films. Could be worse. These films could be finished for a year and a half and then just get canceled.
Fuck off, dude.
Wait, what movie you're referencing?
You know what the thing is though? I'm hoping whoever picks, I'm hoping the Coyote versus Acme movie does get picked up and it does get a theatrical run, streaming run, the works, right?
Yeah, and Batgirl.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I'm hoping it leads to Batgirl getting the same treatment. Because the fact that these movies get made, we're talking the whole 9 yards, folks. There is a crew, there is production, there is shit happening behind the scenes. These movies are fucking done. And the fact that they can just shelve them permanently as a tax write-off is fucking disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
That is fucking disgusting, guys. There are so many people behind the scenes working on these films with the idea that this shit is gonna be on the big silver screen for a bunch of people to watch this shit, and then this giant ass mega corporation who thinks they need the extra 30 million because lo and behold, nobody bought Avengers by Square Enix. They're gonna fucking write these off as a tax write-off and don't actually release the film.
I think if you make an entire movie and then don't release it and like write it off for a tax write-off, I think it should automatically enter public domain. I think that's your price.
Oh no, I don't want to go back. I already played the game. What did I not buy with Ramani?
God.
Drugs.
Fucking.
Some are good, some are bad.
Speaking of movies and their impacts and all that shit, and so that Detective Pikachu game that came out recently, that was
I got nothing to say about that.
That was a game.
It came
Also, the
out.
divorce isn't your fault.
It certainly is a game that came out.
Right? 5 years to make. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, that kind of does go back to the earlier conversation about AAA games taking too long.
Yeah.
Well, as much as I would like to continue this train of conversation, I am going to call it a wrap here because it is 2 o'clock in the morning over here, folks, and we've been streaming for close to 3.5 hours. When we next meet up, we are going to continue with the MSQ, and then we're going to unlock the... yeah, it's the final trial of Heavensward, isn't it? The final mandatory trial of Heavensward. Then afterwards, we are on the road to Stormblood, and we are going to start doing some extra optional content before we get there. But we're almost done with our Heavensward adventures with Ramani, and afterwards, we're not going to immediately be jumping into Stormblood. Because Final Fantasy 14 is going to be taking a bit of a break for Ramani's quest anyway. I still might do impromptu Jean streams every once in a while. Oh, speaking of, I never actually shared that piece, didn't I? Give me a second here. Where the fuck is it? I think I already put it inside the folder. Where is it here? Yeah, so this was commissioned by Ashno Alice. I'm gonna put it here in the OBS window. I fucking love how this came out. Oh, that's really big. That love it to death. Gonna make that. I gotta frame that shit. I gotta get that shit printed out. Do you think FedEx Kinko's will give me shit if I do that?
No.
But I am absolutely in love with that piece. I want to get one with Ramani as well, but you know, sometimes commissions are a little expensive. Please send a Twitter for that person. Yeah, actually, Naka, I can.
How expensive?
That was $300.
Oh, well, that's not too bad. I only say this because me and Fonz were mocking someone in his group who spent $3,000 on a commission.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, the most expensive piece I ever invested in was our static commission for Poggers. That was $2,000. But that was a group effort thing.
Yeah. Well, this is a solo thing.
Good God.
And it's a statue of his character.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Hang on, what is Avalon fucking doing on
That
your
was.
screen?
I have a spell animation. I have spell effects turned off.
So he's doing the, the final boss for the final dungeon in Shadowbringers?
Yeah.
It's that spell.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what is it?
The 4 heads that float over your head, and you just shoot off a big fuck you laser.
Oh, right. Oh, from Theon. Theon, I think, or what the hell was called?
Yes.
Right. You know, that looks really fucking strange when I had battle effects turned off.
Yes,
yeah.
Blaster.
Yeah, the fucking Dynamis laser. Etheria, yeah, there we go. I do appreciate that, guys. All right, well, we're going to call it a wrap here, folks. I will catch you guys next time. So next week is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving week. And I'm hard at work with the Mario Wonder stuff. Speaking of, actually, I will be hosting another Mario Wonder session in the sub Discord tomorrow evening. So keep an eye on the updates channel for an exact time. It won't be in the early afternoon because it's a brain scratch session. So if you guys would like to join me again for some Mario Wonder shenanigans in the online mode, keep your eyes tuned onto the updates channel. And then hopefully the Thanksgiving week will be not so strenuous, but who knows? Either way, if you're American, I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving. Hope the eats are good and the conversations are not so political.
I got one last question.
What's up?
Hey,
what's
Twitch, you want SRB 2K? You gotta force John to do it again at some point. I can't just keep paying for the server every month.
Oh, good. I can play Reach Warzer.
My favorite thing about SRB something, whatever the fuck it is that us taking half an hour to start because someone's mod folder's not up to date.
Right.
It's the best.
It is the absolute fucking best. That looks fucking weird with no effects turned on. It looks like you're stuck on top of a bus that won't. It looks like you're stuck on top of a bus that's moving at 300 miles per hour.
The last time I fucking did SRB 2K, my friend brought in his fucking custom racer he made for his OC, and he made it the most jacked, like, busted character in terms of stats that he was just winning every race.
Well, that's not fun.
It was absurd. Like, and he claims he did it by accident, but I don't believe him.
What were you say before, Jason?
I would love to see. But you should do that.
Who? What?
Make a commission.
Oh, wait. I would love... No, we talked about this beforehand. If I can get a commission... It's not for me specifically, because I'm boring. But if I can get a set of sprites for SRB... What the fuck is the damn name? I keep forgetting. SRB 2K. I keep forgetting about that, man. If I can hire someone to make pixel art for my 14 character, that would be absolutely fucking fantastic. Like, I'd fund that in a heartbeat.
What mount?
Say what?
What mount instead of a cart?
Oh. Like, what would she ride?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
Because it doesn't have to be a cart. You can have a mount. Dude, there's fucking Ocarina of Time Link.
No. Yeah, I'm thinking for Joan specifically. No, not the crab. That's more Ramani.
The fucking expensive gorilla.
No. Maybe the triple triad card or a bear.
Yeah.
But man, if I can get someone to com me a full set of Joan sprites for the cart game, I would fucking love that, dude. Like, that would be so dope. But anyway, we've gone on long enough. I need to find someone to raid. Who the hell is up at this time of the night?
Apparently Hatsune Miku? What the fuck?
No. We're gonna raid something. Fucking Mochi's online. I haven't seen Mochi in so long, and they're playing Destiny 2. All right, we're gonna go raid Mochi. Hashtag self-reported, yes. All right, guys, we're gonna raid Mochi. Send Mochi my love. He's a cool dude, and I will talk to you guys later. And keep your eye on the updates channel for the Mario Wonder session. Have a good night, everybody, and take care of each other.